Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Sorry about that being a little late here. Hopefully we don't have to push everything back too far. As we got some crazy matchups for you. Here we go. There's our the wrong schedule. That's the right schedule there. We'll start with Energy Infinite Sapphire versus Energy Infinite Emerald. Two Energy Infinite teams. And because I'm late, I'm gonna make sure I get that prediction pull up for you guys quickly. Matchup will be starting in just a few minutes here. And apologies there for being a bit late, but we'll get everything underway shortly. As we'll make sure to get the info to them, and then we'll get the series ready. Here's our rosters for, again, this first matchup for part of the PCS. Where are they? Where are they? They're here somewhere. Nope, not that. We gotta get them their info soon here. Info to join the actual lobby. 1. There you go, that's 2. It's both teams here. Represented by players. I mean, for Energy Infinite Sapphire, they got Sam, Risky, and Poutine. And they'll be playing against Emeralds, who have Horizon, Digital 8, Joey Squared, Rissiso, and Cheddar Bob Ross. Good, solid rosters here tonight, but only one of them will be able to win it in the end. And let's see, where's the other one? Here we go. These teams have had very successful seasons so far, but only one of them will actually stay that way. As we're only a few minutes away from the actual match start time. Energy's gonna win. Yeah. Energy's definitely gonna win, Woodsy. Just which Energy team do you think will win? Again, guys, remember, these matches coming up really quickly. After this matchup, we got Pantheon Helios versus Strikes of Chaos Crimson. Then we got Strikes of Chaos Lavender versus Venom. So a good couple matchups coming here in very quick succession. As we'll move to the end game here, we'll see when they join because, again, we're really close to our match start time here. Had to really crunch in there, but we got it. Yeah, it's fun to see an energy on energy show match. Wow, fun to see an energy on energy matchup here. So I'm sure we're gonna get some fun in rivalries. Because again, as soon as we're done this series, we will be moving to a couple other series very quickly. Again, there's 3 of them scheduled for tonight. And all of these matches are pretty important for these teams, so I don't want to miss a single one of them. We're just waiting for both these teams. As soon as they join in, we'll get the series underway. We'll get everything started. Just waiting for them. This is part of the PCS, if you guys haven't already noticed. I'm sure you all know that. You all are pretty smart people. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for them. As soon as they join in, we'll get the series started. As both teams, it is now match start time. And we sent the lobby info to both of them. They should be joining any moment now. We are on a bit of a tight schedule, so any delay can hurt us here in the long run. Don't know where both of them are, but they should be here any moment. Is this better? Oh my goodness, I was muted the entire time. I'm so sorry, guys. There you go, that should fix all the issues. Yeah, again, everybody, you didn't really miss anything. We got that prediction poll going. Just waiting for both these teams now. So sorry about that. I accidentally muted myself the entirety of the start of that stream. Don't worry, again, you did not miss much. Just waiting for both these teams, as hopefully they'll be joining soon. We can't be too late. There's 3 matches coming tonight. As again, there's one of them. That is Emerald. We gotta hope that Sapphire will be joining very soon. Any delays here can push every match backwards. And that's the last thing I want to have happen tonight. So we got 3 matches back to back to back. And as one ends, we'll be going right to the next one. And I don't know how they're gonna feel if we. Wait, there's also a follow coming in from Sam Play. Thank you, Sam Play. Good luck in your series. Just once you join the lobby, we'll be getting ourselves going. Can't believe I muted myself. There they are. There's Sam Play for Scheme Poutine. Okay, best of 5 series. Again, it's a busy night here on the stream, but both these teams here, 2-2, they are going to change it up with a series result here. Only one of them can win. It's Energy Infinite and Energy Infinite. Seriously, it is a a matchup that we never knew we actually needed, because it's always fun to see Energy Infinite teams colliding against each other, especially teams that are doing about exactly the same as each other. As this game starting off, offense here favoring Sapphire. Digital 8 can't get the shot on. He's gotten dunked by Samplay, who now off the back wall bumps Horizon, but Horizon ready to clear it back. In towards the corner, now in field. Poutine clears it away. Digital 8. Demo's ringing it out, and Emerald with open net. There's Digital 8. And a beautiful goal here to start off the scoring for Emerald, as multiple demos rang out. They did not hesitate to take advantage of that one. And Emerald right now have the lead. But how long will they hold it? Poutine gets the flip reset here. Saved by Digital 8. Follow from Risky. He'll tie it back up for Sapphire. Only a few seconds later. And it's a retaliatory goal, as Sapphire find an answer back. That's from Risky, who I've just named as Goyd on the banner. Got to edit it. Emerald trying to find a way back here. Some quick scoring. Risky looking for Sam, but he can't get past Horizon. Here comes Digital 8 out down the field. Risky keeps it to the side. And Horizon will just challenge him here. Risky can't get the touch on it. Joey squared. Poutine clears it away. And that one is just going to go all the way in. No one was covering the nets. And Energy Infinite Sapphire take the lead now, as everybody on Emerald overcommitted. And they find a go-ahead goal here. With scoring this quick, this series could take a little longer than what we expected. I don't have that much time in between these games, so... we'll see how long this series actually does last. Poutine off the back wall. That's a bump on Horizon. Sam saved by Horizon here. Sapphire to keep the offense. Now they get a demo. Risky. That one's wide. Digital 8 will clear it away. Sam misses the nets. Joey squared will find an outplay. Poutine with control. Doesn't get a flick as he wants it. Horizon does challenge him though. And that's the beauty of challenging as a first man. You can really put that kind of pressure on someone to force them to make a play that they don't want to make. Poutine definitely didn't want to flick the ball away there, but when someone's challenging him like that, he has to. There's now offense, but defense converted to offense here for Emerald, as they try to find a way to tie it back up. Risky in the midfield. Poutine will find the clear. Sapphire trying to get a third goal. Poutine, back wall. Drop down in front. Digital 8 will find an outplay. And it's just clearing it right now for Emerald. They are going to find some chances. That one's off the crossbar. Poutine pacing after it. That one's over Digital 8. Horizon gets a touch, but only as far as Risky. Sampley couldn't beat this one, and now pressure and possession back in the favor of Emerald, but not for very long. For this challenge comes through. It's in the midfield. No one can hit it. As Joy squared to the side wall. Horizon will find a shot. Poutine will jump in the way. He doesn't get the shot outwards here. Now Digital 8 towards the net. Saved by Risky. Horizon in field. Poutine with the challenge. Joey squared towards the net. Poutine looking for that save, but now he'll get the clear. Joey squared. Off the back wall. Digital 8. Saved by Samplay. Here comes Horizon. He can't put it on. Poutine trying to clear it out. Now still Poutine. He gets over one. We're heading into the near to the final 90 seconds, and pressure right now for Emerald, but nothing's breaking yet on the side of Sapphire. They're rotating super well in defense. The thing that did break them was the demos. I'm surprised we haven't seen enough of a lot more of them here from Emerald, because that has been what's working. That's how they got their goal after all. Here's Horizon. And another save from Sapphire. And now Samplay with the clear. That will be insurance for Sapphire. It's Samplay to jump above everybody else. And now it's 3-1 in favor of Energy Infinite Sapphire. As they're looking to make it 4 here. That will go in off the kickoff. And Energy Infinite Sapphire, they add another one to their tally. As control here from Sam. Gets the flick, and he's past everybody. That's another goal. 3 goals straight here for Energy Infinite Sapphire in the span of maybe less than 10 seconds. A beautiful dribble and flick from Samplay. And Sapphire take it from a 2-1 game now to a 5-1 game. And they're looking to make it 6-2, but Horizon will stop them from that chance. So he'll find a clear. Read by Sam. Can't get it out. Now this one. Oh my goodness, what a redirect. That will go in. We're going to take a look at that play. Holy. Samplay will get credit to that. Horizon gets the last touch. And it will go all the way in. Gotta give him credit. That is impressive. Is now off the ceiling. Sapphire pretty confident now with this lead. I don't think they have to worry anymore about potentially losing. Just gonna ride that wave, ride that momentum here, going into game 2. They're gonna need to use it as well if they want to get a quick win against a team as strong as Emerald. And wins quickly is pretty important for them. There's a miss here from Poutine. Sam will try to pinch it outwards. Digital 8. Oh, he's put it in front of his own net here. He's got to be careful. He has no boost here, and means Risky will challenge, trying to make it 7-1. Going for the Brazil, why not? Emerald will make sure that doesn't happen. In fact, they might get a last-second goal here, saved by Poutine. Ryzen. Back pass to Digital 8. Now he's looking for Joey. That one will eventually drop. Energy Infinite Sapphire take game 1. And we're going to very quickly move into game 2 here as Sapphire, with a commanding win. 6-1. They really didn't have a lot stopping them, especially at the end of the game. They just kept scoring. They never looked like they were stopping. Again, guys, remember, these series are going to come in very quickly. There's 3 of them tonight. They're all 45 minutes apart from each other, so we are going to have to rush a little bit on these, but Energy Infinite Sapphire, a great start in this series. They take this game. As Emerald, they're taking the time here. They don't immediately want to jump back into it. Just have to wait for him, but of course, I'm assuming they're doing this just to kind of stop Sapphire's momentum. They gathered so much at the end of that game. But now in this one, again, they are planning to use up this whole minute. Game 2 now. Everybody should be joining back in. There we are. There you go. We continue the series onward into Forbidden Temple. Energy Infinite Sapphire with a very strong Game 1 performance. They're looking to add to that. But Emerald wants to make a response. We'll see which one will really win it outright. Sam, though, going down the field. Digital 8 will read this. No one there immediately challenging for Sapphire. I thought a chance like that would have been one where someone would have followed up his original touch. No, Sapphire was really all alone there. He's still all alone here. He gets his 50 on Digital 8. No one is even within a mile of him there from Sapphire. Both Poutine and Risky are waiting back. And for a team like them, sure they got all their goals late, but they have to be able to trust each other a little more here than sitting back that far. Here's again Sam playing that first man. And again, no one there. This one, a light, soft touch will actually find its way through Sapphire. Oh, but what a great touch there from Risky to get it away. He now forces a double commit. Ryzen trying to find a shot. As Poutine eaten by Joey. Sam with the clear outwards. Poutine jumping with him. Infield pass looking for Risky. Horizon clears it back. That net is left open. Here comes Digital 8. He won't be able to put it even close to the net. But this touch actually can be dangerous. Poutine will clear and a bump on Horizon. Allow Poutine to continue going further. Now infield, Joey Square with a touch. But here comes Risky. Off the crossbar. Follow up from Sam It's light. It's not good enough. As Horizon saves the day here for Emerald. This one's clear. Poutine. Sapphire not phased from that near chance on offense. In fact, they'll miss this one too. Poutine had an open net. He knows he would have liked to have that one back. Again, still offense here. There's the goal. You knew it was going to come at some point for Sapphire. They kept asking for it. And it comes here courtesy of a nice dunk play from Sam Is this one 50-50 outwards? A miss from Risky. He will get that touch. So necessary there. The net was left open because of that miss. He needed to make that one, and now the other way. Poutine couldn't make it too. Here's Sam. That one is wide. And now it's Emerald to go on their own. Risky, though, stops them short. Now Poutine. Weird ping-pong plays on defense. Just saw Horizon get a touch there. And immediately Poutine was the first one to it. I don't know how he was able to read that. Here's this one. Oh, what a save from Joey. Denies him all there of a second goal. Sapphire robbed of that chance. And now Poutine again. This one, he was trying to force his way through Digital 8. Bounce off the sidewall. Ryzen trying to find the clear. Sam will clear it back to Poutine. Saved away by Digital 8. Poutine again towards the nets. This one bouncing. He'll go off the sidewall. Joey. And Poutine, he'll double himself back. Now gets the outplay to Risky. Towards the back wall, read by Horizon. who has been pretty solid on defense so far. He's been pretty consistent. The problem is, they haven't really gotten offense, Emerald. It's really difficult when Sapphire continue to put this kind of pressure on you. As for this game, it feels like Sapphire, not as much scoring, more so just posturing. Preventing Emerald from even having a chance at getting themselves back into this one, but there is only one goal in it right now. Not really the game that Sapphire want. They want to get at least another goal just to make it easier for themselves. Since Emerald can strike at any moment. As this one, Poutine will get that first touch. And Risky will get the clear away. Emerald still asking a lot of questions here, but the voice has been kept silent on offense. But now there's a chance with Joey. Poutine with a very easy play, and Sam will get past Digital 8. Big wins in the midfield here for Sapphire, but now two players have committed. Joey, his shot behind Sam, follow up, Sam play, literally had to guess that one. I can't believe he got that. And now the other way, here's Sam. That one is saved by Horizon. Risky, infield pass, only towards Joey as Poutine isn't going to take a chance on that one. Is that he'll rather risk it on defense a little bit. Knowing how well these guys have, they are still keeping Emerald shut out in this game. But as it's happening, Horizon will put the first goal in. You knew it was going to come from Emerald. They kept asking. They kept shooting. Sapphire have fallen a bit lazy on offense. I think this is their wake-up call. Still a lot of game left. And for Sapphire, if they want to win this series quickly, a win here would be pretty important. Especially since they've only been able to score once. But here comes Samplay. He's got a chance to maybe get a second. He won't be able to put it on, but a follow-up could. Saved by Horizon. He was able to predict it. Risky. Now in the corner. Digital 8 gets the clear out. Back towards the corner. Samplay. Offense. Back for Sapphire. Sam. Oh, wait. 3 seconds left. Samplay has found what could be our game winner here. As that shot from the midfield goes over everybody. Energy Infinite Sapphire. All he needs to do is let it drop now. They will. And by some incredible play in the final seconds, they take game 2. This series is not over yet. Sure, they're leading 2-0. But Sapphire still have a good amount of work to do going now into DFH Stadium into Game 3. This game felt like they were posturing, but their offense did have its issues. Look at this, 11 shots, 2 goals. That's just not good enough for them. As now, we go to DFH. We'll see if Sapphires win this one in a sweep. But again, Emerald doing the same thing as they did last game, waiting. Biding their time. You can't blame them. Trying to do anything to take this series back. But Sapphire, with how well they're playing, they're looking ready to just take the series in a sweep. Here we go, Game 3. Emerald, they really need a good start here. Horizon almost makes it. Almost got the double tap there. My goodness, that was close. Horizon, oh, he's just missed this. Here comes Poutine. He's hit it off the bar. Samplay will put it in. And I thought for a moment there, Energy Infinite Sapphire just squandered that opportunity. But fortunately, Samplay there to help his team out. As yes, Woodsy, I mentioned it in the pre-show while I was muted, but yes, you are correct. Energy Infinite do look like they're going to win this. As Digital 8 trying to find an outplay here, Energy Infinite Emerald. If you look at this series, you do thought that these teams would not have been the same record. That's because Sapphire's just been playing so well. It's a playstyle difference here. Sapphire's got the aggression. They just work so much better right now on offense. Look at the passing plays. Look at what they're doing here. You gotta take a look at that one. Sam play to Poutine, to Risky, back to Poutine. Everybody moving fluently there. Fluidly there. No issues. Now Poutine, looking for the pinch off the ceiling. Digital 8 stops it. Poutine back in the midfield. Cleared back by Joey. Not Poutine trying to find it back. Demo here. In the midfield for Horizon. He can't put it on. Poutine will clear it back out. There's Risky here trying to pre-jump into this one. But he's going to have to control it. Horizon towards the corner. Joey. Sam will clear it out. Digital 8 now. And Enfinite Emerald do well getting positioning themselves to go upward, but then they can get stuck on defense, and you can just see the aggression is so different here. Sapphire work together like a machine here. As for Emerald, it does feel like it's more so everybody for themselves. More so, they still work very well together. There's a reason they're currently 2-2, although that could very quickly change in this game. With one result going the wrong way. As Poutine here tried to find the back post, now he's got a dunk. Bumps in the midfield. Horizon's missed this clear actually. And up for it is Sam, who will put it up the back wall, double tap. Oh, and he puts it in. Quick, speedy, effective. It's Sam play here to help lead his team into what he hopes will be the end of the series. A clean play. And you saw Horizon go for something similar to that, although he had a lot more difficult at the start of this game. But it's Sam play to tell him that he's actually got the double taps on lock. Because now, again, speaking of Sam play, he has always been this first man. He's never been afraid to be in the face of Emerald. Never been afraid to say that he might overcommit a little bit. And that he seems to love to be a part of on this team. Because he just plays so aggressively. He does not allow people a lot of space and time. And his shooting is pretty accurate. As Risky, and Poutine will sacrifice himself for the greater good. As, again, Demo's creating goals here. This time it's Poutine to go right for Digital 8. And Enfinite Sapphire look to take this series in a sweep. Already leading by 4, and we're only halfway through this game. Unless Emerald can find a miraculous recovery. That will be it for them this week. It will be a rough result. As Sapphire, remember, both these teams are just 2-2. You can tell there's some very clear differences. That's what series like this do to the teams. Digital 8 will get one back, though. And Energy Infinite Emerald are not out of this one. As that shot's pushed well into the top of the net. You can't count them out, though. There's still 2 minutes remaining, and all he needs is a couple goals, get the momentum back on their side. And things can change in this game. I say that, but again, Sapphire still have these great passing opportunities in field. And when they don't connect, they still seem to get offense, but when they do, it's a real goal-scoring opportunity. As this one pinched midfield, Horizon to the sidewall. Now he'll look in down. Saved away by Risky. Off the sidewall here. Sam play. Can't get the clear past Digital 8. Horizon's going to challenge this. Poutine was the last defender. He has to be a little more careful. Especially when you have a lead like this. Playing that aggressively is not necessary. Oh, that one just missed Joey. Horizon. Infield to the Digital 8. Over and over. But still nothing on target for Emerald. So many chances. So many opportunities. Emerald, they won't get them forever here. And time definitely won't be their best friend. When you've missed that many opportunities, things are not going to look good for you. Chance after chance. Sapphire was floundering there, was floating, treading water. And yet Emerald could not make them capsize. Is now Horizon to the back. That one saved by Samplay. Final minute here. Emerald need to score now if they have even a chance. Digital 8 off the ground. Double commit. Here comes Horizon, but it's going to go above him. He won't be able to get a shot on that. Joey's missed. And Poutine will make it 5-1. And that should end it. The aggression from Energy Infinite Emerald. You can't count. You couldn't blame them for it, but you knew that at some point Sapphire was probably going to find an answer back, and they do. Emerald get one goal this game. They're gonna try to just get another one. Just see how many goals they can get against Sapphire. At this point, they probably know that their chances in their series are next to nothing. As here's the end of the series. Maybe one more? Yes, one more in 0 seconds. And 6-1. This is reminiscent of Game 1, isn't it? Sapphire win the series 3-0. As that one, quick for Sapphire. Both teams are 2-2 coming into this. Energy Infinite, Sapphire are the ones who will win it outright. 3 quick games. Emerald, this will be a good series to look at. As you said, Woodsy, it would be a really good series for them to look at. Just, they got outplayed so quickly here by Sapphire. They're going to want to find ways to go back to it. As we are going to get an interview with Sapphire. Get him in here. We'll talk with them for a little bit, and then we'll move to our next series. As again, a crazy series here, Sapphire with the win. Again, we're gonna see if we get them in here for an interview. There's a voice channel open for them. As soon as they're here, we'll chat with them for a little bit, and then we'll move on to our next series. If you guys are wondering what that series is, there it is. It is gonna be an interesting series: Pantheon Helios versus Strikes of Chaos Crimson. Again, these series coming in very quickly. We're not even gonna have a break. I don't know. Actually, we might have a short break between them. We might go for a short break. Who knows? As we'll see if we get him in here. We'll see if Sam wants to join us for. We got a few minutes. You're French. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind, Sam. I don't mind. Oh, and speaking of, hello, Sam. I muted you. Now people can hear you. Hello, Sam. Congratulations on your win tonight.
Thank you, bro. I just sorry for our accent. We are Frenchies, so
That's fine. I've worked with a lot of Europeans. It's not a big deal. Don't worry, man.
perfect.
Also, my family's Canadian. I have to deal with it.
Okay,
They're not
perfect
they're not the French side, but I have had to deal with French people, so it's fine. Don't worry. Again, congratulations on the win. As you said, coming into the series, both teams were 2-2 in their records. But you took down
Yeah.
Emerald in 3 games. Did you expect that result against a team that would be considered kind of like your peers?
To be honest, I kind of expect a close matchup. We already played a lot versus this team in Scrim before, and they didn't add their full roster. So I was like, damn, this is gonna be close. It's gonna be a hard match. But it's the first series in the PCS that we actually like play at our full potential, if I can say. So I guess we did very great. We play like we were supposed to play in the other game before. So I'm kind of happy that we pop off like that.
Yeah, and a positive record as well. Coming into the kind of latter half of this first part, you want to make it into the playoffs, which is that top 8. I mean, it's not going to be easy getting in there, but you've made it easier for yourself here with this result. How do you feel about about your chances here at making it to that top eight? You have to feel pretty confident with this win.
I'm a, I'm gonna be honest. We played so bad the first game, the first matchup we played. If we play like that in our next game, we're gonna win for sure. We're gonna win, 100%. I'm
Did you
sure.
mean you? Did you mean that to say that you played so good?
Yeah, but we play like we were supposed to play. So I guess
Okay.
that if we continue to play like that, we're gonna win all our matches. I'm not stressed with that.
Yeah, you guys did. I mean, 6-1. Then what was it like? Um, 2-1, I think it was, and then 6-1 again. Two of your games were pretty big wins, and my goodness, it was a crazy night.
Yeah,
Um,
really.
Again, you said you're confident going into that next one. I can't blame you for that. You have to be confident for yourselves again after taking down a team that a lot of people considered you close with, taking them down like that. That is a quick result.
Yeah,
Next week, you guys play Element Iridium. I mean, they're not a great team, but I know there's another one that you guys are looking at as well as Mach 10, who
Mac.
are we were in that
Yes.
last week. Talk to me about Mach 10. I know you guys it's Element Iridium, you guys are heavy favorites, but against Mach 10 you are not. Tell me about that Mach 10 matchup because that could actually decide your playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, Mac 10, we're gonna scrim versus them this week. So we're gonna be able to see how they play. And I guess we're gonna see. I'm still pretty confident that we can beat them. When we play like that, we used to beat very high level team in the past when we play at our full potential. So I think it's not gonna be a hard matchup if we play like we played today.
Ooh, wow, he's calling and he's confident. But yeah, thank you so much for talking with us. I also want to ask you, do you have any shoutouts, any final messages here as we end the interview as Poutine and Risky coming up with their follows? Thank you guys so much. Thank you all. Do you have any
I don't have
shoutouts?
shout out. No, I don't have any shout out. Just a great game from my teams, and thanks for you guys watching the stream.
Hey, always a fun time here again. Congratulations on your win. But again, have a great rest of your night and
Yeah, you
congratulations.
too. Have a good night.
I'll end it there with that one. We're gonna move on to a quick break. We'll be right back. Hello everyone, welcome back. Sorry about that. We are here, we're back again for some more action on Sporty Stream. Nice to see you all. I am Sporty FC, and we just saw Energy Infinite Sapphire sweep Energy Infinite Emerald. Now we get to start the first of two Strikers of Chaos matches, part of the Knights of Chaos organization that I am partnered with. And it will first off be a Allusion Academy Championship Series matchup, being Strikers of Chaos Crimson and Pantheon Helios. As we're gonna get ourselves ready for this matchup very, very soon. Won't want to miss it. As both of these teams starting off their seasons kind of not well, 0-1 for both of them, but of course there is still a lot of time for them to make up and to get themselves back into the swing of things. Of course, I know they both are going to be excited to, do that. Again, these teams kind of must-win matches. You don't really want to go down 0-2. When you go down 0-2, it's really tough to claw your way back, especially these are groups of 4. Only really have 3 matches. Maybe they're groups of 4. You only have 3 matches, so you really want to win this one. You want to give yourself the best chance possible. We'll go to the head-to-head here. I look to get them the info that they need. Lobby is up for them. We need to start a prediction poll. There you go. Fun facts. I think that you guys are going to be interested in. If you guys don't know Strikers, if the Knights of Chaos organization that obviously Strikers of Chaos Crimson is a part of, again, we have Lavender coming up. That will be led by Alexi. Strikers of Chaos Crimson, their captain is Flip Slitterson, also known as Austin, and they're married. So that's kind of fun. We get the married couple to play tonight, although on different teams and in different leagues, but still kind of fun. I don't know. That's an interesting thing to have happen tonight. And with the addition of these matches, these are not the only matches for the Knights of Chaos this week. We have another one coming up tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow at, I think it's... Ooh, I don't know what time it is. Let's see. Tomorrow at 10. Tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, we got Strikers against Emerald. And they'll be playing at Novik in the Golden Cup. So, stay tuned for that. That will be a good series. And we've sent the info to these teams. They'll be joining in soon enough. As again, get your points in, get your predictions in. Who you think will take the series? Think it'll be Pantheon? Whoopsies. I don't know what happened there with that one. Prediction poll just ended on me. Let me reset it. Well, this means you guys get a bit of extra time to vote. But yeah, if you guys did vote, sorry about that. You're gonna have to vote again. I don't know what happened there to the prediction poll. I had some issues. I had some real issues, and my apologies there. I don't know what happened there with it, but you guys can vote again. It's okay. Again, it's nice to see Knights of Chaos back on the stream. This is a pretty big week for them. 3 different matches here on the stream itself. Both these teams are going to be excited for them. A ton of different leagues that they're part of. Golden Cup is one of them. Allusion Academy is another. Of course, get your predictions in, guys. Don't want to miss out, do you? Picks for who you think will win the series. As we're going to be looking to get these both in. I guess another fun fact, Mayhem here is the owner of Knights of Chaos. I don't know why I'm stating this, because all of you guys that are watching that are in Knights of Chaos are like, yes, we know, Sporty. We know. We know that he is. You don't have to state it to me. But, anybody who doesn't know, fun information, right? Anyways, we'll get ourselves in game here. We'll wait for both these teams to join in. Only about a minute left for both of them. Before we get this best of 5 started. Be the second of 3 series tonight. Well, Shadow Ball, hello there. Yeah, you definitely didn't know. Again, make sure to get your predictions in. You wouldn't want to miss out on this action. And it's not the only time we'll have a Knights of Chaos team playing. We'll have one immediately after this one. So make sure to be involved. Make sure to go crazy, support which team you want to support. There's 2 options for this series. And if you are wrong, which is a possibility, there's always the series after this that you can predict on. That one will be another one that you could go for. As we're now waiting on Strikers Chaos Crimson to join. As soon as they're here, we'll get the series started. Not a big deal. We can wait a little bit. We're running on time. Well, again, delays can hurt this. We only have 45 minutes for this series, so. Again, we're going to be moving to that next one very quickly. Again, as soon as Strikes Chaos Crimson join in, we'll get the series started. I have set up the lobby info, so they should be here any moment. We'll just wait for them, but as soon as they're here, we'll get ourselves started. We'll get the series underway. A best of 5. That means you gotta win 3 games. As the prediction poll is going wild, I love this. A lot of points being betted here. And a lot of people could get their points. There is Crimson. Both teams are currently 0-1. A win here is basically necessary if they want to get themselves to the next stage of the competition here for the February Eclipse tournament. Pantheon, Helios, and Strikes Chaos Crimson, their first week did not go well. If they want to tackle the top flight of this group, they need to get a win here. Like, this series probably determines who will be eliminated from the rest of the competition. So it's that important. As we are off. One thing to notice about the Strikes Chaos Crimson team is that they're not the fastest team. They're not a very quick team. They're, however, a very demo-loving team, especially with Mayhem. He will go for demos. And for Pantheon Helios, the way to get around that is, one, obviously to avoid him. His demos are... He goes for demos a lot, so you can notice them. But also, just not play defense in general. If you can get yourself away from defense as much as possible against these guys, you're going to find a lot of success, because they don't go for demos on defense. They are a team that also, again, they can be outpaced. These guys can be outpressured and outplayed. Helios right now, they are trying to kind of starting out with a bit of a slow, methodical approach. We'll see if they pick it up as time goes on. Is this one? Oh, bad example. I don't know how he got that one through Flip Slitterson. As we'll have to take a look at this goal. Did Flip Slitterson jump over the shot? Oh, he did. He did jump over the shot. Oh, my. That one just somehow finding its way past Flip Slitterson and into the net. Pantheon Helios score first. An odd goal here. I really didn't see that one coming. As Lavender stopped by Mayhem. Now Flip Slitterson with a dribble. Flick himself, but Logical will stop this one. Now he's got a second touch. That goes past Mayhem. Meatman's last one up. He'll get bodied by Logical. And now Pantheon Helios looking for offense again. Trying to hold the midfield here. As example to the sidewall, we'll get the second touch. Infield, Mayhem has to find the clear out. Logical waiting. Now it's Flip Slitterson. NG doesn't jump up for this one, doesn't make contact. And now Strikes Chaos Crimson can look for offense. But a misplay there from Flip Slitterson. And now a dive-in challenge. It's now a one-on-one. Example with the flick. Infield looking for NG. That shot is weak. And Strikes Chaos Crimson now. A shot of their own from Me-Man. That one saved by Example. Now infield, Logical will clear it away. And Flip Slitterson caught in no man's land. be saved there with that challenge from Mayhem. As he now gets a demo. Mayhem upfield. He dunks Renji with the challenge. But again, you can just see the speed of Trixie Chaos Crimson just isn't at the level that it needs to be. Pantheon and Helios are beating some of these jump balls. And as time goes on, that speed that Crimson doesn't have is going to become a bit of an issue for them. Because Helios are going to continue to use that to their advantage. Now flips Litterson. Up play. Light touch looking for Meatman. NG with the dunk play. That example off the back wall. Logical. That one will bounce up and away. Meatman looks for the clear. Will get it. That example will have to just push to the sidewall here. Logical. Gonna force the ball away, but Mayhem will read it. And here comes Mayhem. As I'm sure he'll be looking for demos. He gets one. You know, as soon as he leaves the ball, he's going for it. Can become a bit one-dimensional from him, but the thing about him is he is so persistent that he usually works. And now flips Litterson in the demo game. Open net from Meatman. And that's a strike as a Chaos Crimson score. They leave the ball, they go for demos, and the open net usually means that they can score it. And you know they're not the most mechanical team in this tournament, so utilizing demos is going to be a big asset to them. This one, Meatman. A massive touch outward. Logical towards the corner. When we bounce awkwardly, Mayhem will read it. Now Renji's missed. He's demoed Mayhem in the process. Chaos Crimson playing defensively here. As Renji trying to get past two will force Meatman to commit. Now Mayhem all alone. And he'll chase this one down. As a mistake here from Pantheon Helios. Well, now Meatman does shoot. That one's good. Logical still in front. Here comes Mayhem with a full head of steam. As this one, Logical, I can't believe he half-flip saved that one, but Mayhem able to collect the rebound. And now it's Crimson to lead 2-1. As Pantheon Helios now trying to find a way to get back at them, but Crimson, and utilizing those demos, Pantheon Helios have not been able to avoid them yet, but as the series goes on, we are going to see them make changes, make adaptations. As this one, just a mistake in the defense, and Meatman here to score. As Renji here took that one away from Bad Example, and Meatman with a very easy shot to make. And Crimson, despite how they looked at the start of this game, they have a pretty strong lead here. 2 goals in with the final minute remaining in game 1. But here comes Bad Example. He's passed them all. And there's the speed being used here by Pantheon Helios. If they can act quickly, they can outplay these players because Crimson are not a very fast team. They're not a very quick team. The reaction speed does become an issue for them, especially against these faster teams. And for Helios, I think that's gonna be their biggest asset here to this game. Their biggest benefit is if they can outpace Crimson in the decision-making, in the reaction time. They're going to find ways to beat them consistently. Now off the back wall, Meatman doesn't like this one. Dangerous position in field. Flips Litterson will jump at it as well. You get the ball away here. Looking for another one. It's Mayhem. The shutdown. Renji will stop it. Now he's got a solo play potential. Flips Litterson, doesn't read him. He's got this one. Man, really awkward. He has to move backwards to correct himself. Renji, midfield. Shave here from Mayhem. Flips Litterson trying to find an outplay. It will only be backwards towards Meatman as he'll get past 2 defenders from Pantheon. Logical keeping it up. But Mayhem will just kind of let this one hit hard. It's still kept up here for Pantheon. NG doesn't get the flick he wants, and that will end it here. Extra Chaos Crimson take game 1 in this series. As again, both these teams fighting not to go to 0-2 and essentially eliminate any chance of them making it to the next stage of the competition. As we go to game 2 here. Chaos Crimson happy with that result. I mean, they should be. I'm happy with getting those wins because they need them. And big support to them. An org that is partnered with me, so it's nice to see them on stream here. It's a Chaos. Go support them. As currently against Helios, they are the better of the two, but it was close. It really was. I think for Helios, they're really close to breaking open the Strikes Chaos Crimson defense. I think they're on the cusp of hitting tons of goals against them. They had what they know they have what it takes, but do they know exactly what they need to do? Well, that's not going to be a very good start. Meatman, bar, follow up, also the bar. He'll get the third touch. Try again. He'll get this. As Meatman, off his crossbar, he then needs to follow it up. He still doesn't hit it on target. Meatman's usually known for having pretty decent shooting, but that one is not what he wanted to do. But he still gets the final touch. And ultimately, it doesn't really matter how you get it in every single goal. It just matters that it goes in the back of the nets. As Meatman trying to find the clear, logical. Upfield, Mayhem hits it to the side. He can't get the second touch. Example off the back wall. Flips Litterson. Oh, what a doink. That will actually get past two of them. He puts a shot on. Renji will have an easy collect here, but that doink from Flips Litterson threatened an immediate transition here from Strikes Chaos Crimson. Is now Meatman up high. And for Crimson. I gotta say, I am so surprised just how little they jump. They don't jump a lot. They are so grounded as a team. Like, even when they go in the air, it's not for very high aerials. And it doesn't seem to hurt them all that much. Although Mayhem here, he completely misreads that one. Went for a Cooksier pinch, and now he might pay for it. Example, couldn't put it on. Here comes Logical. And they do put it in. Pantheon Helios catch. Mayhem going for something a little too above his pay there, and they immediately put pressure on it. And they force Strikes Chaos Crimson to dive on defense. Bad example with the clear. Now looking for Renji. He couldn't get a touch on it. As now mistakes here from Crimson, although a mistake from Renji will bail them out there from potentially conceding a goal here. Still offense for Pantheon. Miss in field. Renji. Chance. Not good enough. Mayhem will backflip save. Strikes against Crimson. Again, you can see this is starting to become a bit difficult for them breaking out, but here comes Meatman to Mayhem. He can't put it on. Meatman, he's demoed away. Renji dunks by Flips Litterson. Now infield, bad example with the clear. Mayhem and Meatman both commits. Free shot for Renji, and that one is above the nets. Logical couldn't put one in. And now bad example, he has no boost. And that means Crimson can go for offense. Flips Litterson. Misses his stealing shot there, but it was a diversion for Meatman. So many weapons here for Strikes Chaos Crimson. Oh my goodness, it will be the weapon of bad example that is going to start to take them down here piece by piece. And again, just all alone. Look at how much space he gets here before someone challenges him. Too much space. He's allowed to go down half the field, get so much room, and set himself up for a dribble very comfortably. And for Strikes Chaos Crimson, they're going to need to cut those kind of plays down quickly. Because Pantheon, if they're allowed to do that, they're not going to miss. Especially not bad example with how his shooting has looked so far. As a miss here from Mayhem, Meatman should and will collect this, but that challenge from Logical. Now, through bad example is Meatman. Attacking absolutely everyone. Now he puts one off the back wall. Second! Oh, it's in front! Mayhem can't read it. Here comes Flips Litterson. That's off the post! Strikes Chaos Crimson can't catch themselves a break here on offense. Been a couple times where they've hit that crossbar of that post, and they just cannot get them going in. But it was a beautiful play set up from Meatman. He almost put in a double tap. Just a little wide. As again, they continue to fight for it, but surprisingly in this game, a lack of demos from Crimson. What was their main reason for their offense being so good? And they haven't really done any of it this game. Really set themselves up for those opportunities. They need more offense. They need more possession. And for them, they really do struggle to get that possession because look at Helios. They just continue to dribble this one out of defense. Again, they're using that speed advantage to benefit them. Although now, Crimson posturing here. Logical. Maybe looking for bad example, but it's only towards Meatman who will put this one on. Renji with the save. Mayhem. Not past them both, but he still gets enough of a touch that Secures Crimson should keep it. As Meatman looking back for Flip Slitterson. A coordinated team pass, but it will go Rai. Is now Rexicast Crimson a much weaker game here for them, especially when it comes to their offense. They need a goal. As I said, again, it feels like Pantheon Helios, the team that knows what they need to do. For Crimson, it seems like they're just trying to do the same thing again, this time with less demos, and it's not really working. It's now a free flick, and again, a lot of space here given to bad example. Now this one in front, Mayhem will save it. Slitterson will take out Renji here, and Mayhem gonna try to get the offense going, but again, Breakers of Chaos Crimson struggling to do just that. Man, not past Logical. As an immediate challenge from Logical will keep the offense for Pantheon Helios, and they don't really need a goal, more so just waiting, wasting out time. As Mayhem down the field, Renji will save it. Challenge from Meatman will be good. Now it's in the midfield. An example. Let's off that lane. But offense still Mayhem. Not even close to this. Renji will have an easy time collecting it. But he does run into Meatman here. Mayhem, Meatman in front. Flip Slitterson won't beat bad example. And he went for it. It didn't work. And Pantheon Helios will take game 2 here. As for Strikers of Chaos Crimson, they fall flat on offense. Although they had 10 shots, it just didn't feel like they ever gave themselves the real opportunities that they needed. Their shooting benefits from demos, and they didn't get any of this game, really. And it really is reliant on Mayhem to get demos for this team if they're ever going to be successful. If he isn't going for demos, this team will not be able to function properly on offense. It's unfortunate truth for them. They are so reliant on Mayhem on demos that when he doesn't get them, they start to fall apart. Now we'll move on to game 3 here. Again, the question for Crimson is, can they make adjustments? Can they work with what they know works? So Helios, they found their way of beating them. They know the dribbles are easy for them, and they know they can beat them out with speed. But does Strikes of Chaos Crimson know how they can beat Helios here? Because ultimately, again, it was close, but you never really felt like Crimson had full offensive control. You always felt as if they were just lacking those demos, that you know, that key to unlock success for them. As Mam here, I think he's trying to talk his team back into game 3 here. Again, both these teams, they know what's at stake. They know what they're playing for. It might make them a little nervous. That's going to put a lot of pressure on them to perform at their very best. Because they have a lot of work to do. Is now game 3 to determine match points and determine who will have a strong advantage at the latter half of the series. First goal will matter so much to both these teams. As Mayhem, it's past Logical there. Logical wanted to touch it down to Bad Example. And look at this from Bad Example. Now he's got a one-on-one. That shot is weak. Oh, but Flip Slitterson, he's missed it completely. And I tell you, sometimes things just won't go your way. Flip Slitterson. Back flips. He didn't even have to actually jump for that one. It was not a very good shot. He could have drove towards the ball and he would have been able to collect it. Unfortunately here for him, just not how he wants things to go for himself. Mayhem. Oh, dangerous position here. Example trying to get a second. Now it's Renji. That will be 2. And Strikers of Chaos Crimson didn't even set up properly in this game before now they're going 2 goals down. You can just see the speed picking up here from Pantheon. They score again. They double their lead, and we're not even 30 seconds in. He's now off the sidewall. Will be Meatman. He's got a touch here. Looking for the dunk on Logical. And look at how quickly Helios jumped for that one. Bad example. Double tap. Bam. Look just to get a pinch away from his nets. But it doesn't go very far. This touch, though, will go. Well, at least help his team get some time to get boost and be set to defense. But it doesn't matter. Bad example. Scores again. And things for Crimson are going from bad to worse here. As Pantheon Helios not giving them any time to breathe. Right now for Crimson, they just need to stop this bleeding. And a bad start for this team. A lot of questions, revise here because they really aren't a team that's great at making changes, but they're going to have to be able to adapt because Pantheon Helios know how to beat them, and now they need to play at that level or better. Again, it will rely a lot on those demos, but on defense specifically, rely on them being on just faster to the ball. Because ultimately, they need to be able to react to what Pantheon Helios are doing, and Pantheon Helios are just playing faster to every jump ball opportunity they get. As another backflip here from Flipsplitters, and AM doesn't get the second touch. It will be midfield. Bad example with an easy clear. Now it's Meatman towards the corner. Flipsplitter sent off the back wall. Meatman will hit it away. And again, he's trying to challenge this, but he had to really reach for that. As now Pantheon Helios, another goal. And bad example. We're not even 2 minutes in, and he's already got his hat trick. This game looks like it's going to go... It's going to get away here from Strikes Chaos Crimson. Pantheon Helios have they cracked the code. Some say they probably have, but there's still a lot of time remaining here for Strikes Chaos Crimson. Be able to set a new lock number. As Mayhem with the clear. Meatman shot, saved by bad example. This one bouncing infield for Flipsplitters, and he'll miss. Mayhem will miss too. Meatman's all alone, and he doesn't play the right thing there. Bad example will score, and that's because Meatman got a bit greedy there. Because when you see both your players miss the ball like that, and then you see bad example challenging you, you can't go and challenge the ball with him. You're the last defender. You have no momentum with you. You're going to lose the challenge. You have to just go back. For Crimson, it just seems like everything's going the wrong way here. And if this isn't a message to them to make a change in that playstyle, I don't know what will be. Because right now what they're doing just isn't working. It worked in Game 1, but now you can see in Games 2 and 3, it just isn't the same kind of playstyle. Where there's not nearly as much aggression or possession of the ball. They haven't gone for really that many demos. Their defense has been outpaced here by Pantheon Helios, and as long as this game continues how it will be, Helios will have a very quick Game 3 here, but that one on the line, Panic Sample will pitch it away. And another miss from Flipsplitters, and he's had a couple this game. It's further making things worse here for Crimson. They now need to break out of defense again. But a overcommit here from Pantheon. Mayhem to the back wall. Infield drop down to Meatman. That one's weak. Logical will save it. And now he gets past Flipsplitterson, and that's another goal. 6-0. As Logical here with a massive clear downfield. Yeah, shut up, but there might be a chance. I mean, no team wants to lose this kind of a series. Because then it overlies on that last matchup. And, you really don't want to do that. You want to make it where you can get your chance to get a win here and not have to worry too much about tiebreakers. Walk into the final week of Stage 1 comfortably. So far, Pantheon Helios are on that track. As, they're still looking to score more here. That one's wide. And harassment right now from Pantheon Helios. Here comes Renji to make it 7. That's off the post. And maybe that's a sign that Pantheon Helios will stop the scoring. I'm joking. They're not actually stopping the scoring. They're going to keep going for it. They are ruthless here, Helios. This is not a sign that they're going to stop scoring. It's a sign that they're going to keep going. They're going to just keep going with the offense. This is not a sign for them to stop scoring. They're just going to keep going and beating down Strikes Chaos Crimson here on DFH. And what a way to take match point with a blowout. then that is going to be firmly in the minds of Crimson here. As time starts to run out here. I mean, this game was already decided within that first minute. Helios have cracked the code, as I said. The question was if they could. They definitely have, and now it's up to Crimson to change in accordance to make some adjustments. They are a team that, from what I know, from what I've seen from them, and I've seen them a couple times, they do seem to have issues making adjustments. But I think this game has now given them a reason to do so because they really need it. Meatman will get one here in the final dying seconds of this game, but it's already too little too late here. Pantheon Helios will take this game. They're now only one away from winning the series. Final seconds. This game took a while. And the ball will drop slowly. There we go. That's game 3 for Pantheon Helios. Now, maybe only one more. Maybe we get a second game. Maybe we go to game 5. That will require a lot of changes here from Strikes Chaos Crimson. Because how things are looking, it is not looking great for them. Their future is not looking super bright. But we will go to game 4. Strikers of Chaos Crimson have time here to reset to get things on ready. And we're going to go to Utopia Coliseum here for the 4th game. What Pantheon Helios is hoping is going to be the final game of this series. Strikers of Chaos Crimson of the Chaos Organization, hoping that it's sort of a new beginning for them. Because while they have one game, other than game 1, things have just gone completely south for them. There's many things they'll be looking at to make amends for. Both teams are here. They'll be joining. There they are. Again, for anybody here who are fans of Strikers of Chaos Crimson, don't worry, Knights of Chaos got another matchup coming very soon. The one after this one will be including Lavender, as they'll be playing in a 2v2 matchup. Strikes Chaos Crimson with the early offense here, but a miss there. Now a shot from Mayhem. Bad example will save that. Logical trying to challenge Meatman. And yeah, I mean, when you bring a Dominus to a 50-50 fight, it's not usually going to work out well for you. It being, you know, a flat car and all. But again, if I have to look to anybody on this Strikes Chaos Crimson team to really step up and to really help the team out, it has to be Mayhem. Again, he is the player that they rely on. If he gets demos, this team looks a lot better on offense. If they can't get demos, it starts to really fall apart for them. They need demos to get their offense. Oh, a bad example! Oh, bad example! Wait a second! I did not think he had that one. Look at how low that dribble was. But he keeps up with it every step of the way. That's a beautiful mark here to start game 4 off right for Pantheon Helios. Now, I'm continuing to tick. Bad example in the midfield, and that one will find its way in. Renji actually didn't shoot it on targets. It was a result of an own goal from, I believe it might have been Flip Slitterson. No, it was Meatman, who was holding out on the back post, and before you knew what was coming, it hit him. The ball, that is. As Renji now looking for a dribble flip reset. Not past Meatman. They will get the dunk here. And to clear the way through. It's bad example. You can't get this touch. Mayhem off the back wall. Demo from Meatman. Again, that leaves the net somewhat susceptible, but that shot is not going to be what you want there. You have a demo, you need to really put that shot on target. Meatman did not do that, and now Crimson have to reset back to defense. Renji, net, goal. He'll take advantage of Flip Slitterson. Not able to recover fast enough to this. Citizen made a great first touch there, but that recovery, he needs to land on all four wheels. He accidentally hit his own nose of his car there. And yeah, that will stop all momentum for him. Helios looking poised to take this game too. And end the series. Of course, there is still a lot of time remaining. And you really can't call it early here, but the Crimson, they're going to need to start scoring, and they need to start scoring soon, because so far it's looking very similar to last game. Just with Pantheon Helios not nearly as score heavy in that first minute. Again, they are still scoring. Here's another one. It's Renji. And now he has a hat-trick. Very similar to last game with Bad Example. He got a hat-trick about 2 minutes in. Renji now gets his about 2 minutes in. And Pantheon Helios pretty happy with that. They don't have to worry too much, because they're up by 4. A very strong lead. But an answer back here. That one's wide from Mayhem. When your team needs a goal, those kind of chances don't come often. But again, they're still setting up for more. It's Meatman. 50 won't go his way. There's Mayhem. That one's not going the right direction. Now it's Bad Example to the back wall. Renji off the corner, second touch. Logical. Infield, flips Litterson there. 50-50, and we'll go towards the midfield here. Meatman had to react to it. Renji's missed an open net. Fortunately for him, his team's already got 4 goals, and he's already got 3 of them. That could have been a chance to get a 5th, make things even more difficult for Strikes of Chaos Crimson, if they weren't difficult enough already. Bad Example. Does he follow this up? No, he will instead let the Crimson players clear it outwards. Now it's Logical. But Flip Citizen with the dunk. Meatman, don't think he understood what was happening there. He never turned around for it. Mayhem now off the back wall. Here comes Flips Litterson, saved by Bad Example. Meatman. Not past Logical. 50-50 now. Bumps out one of the defenders. Mayhem. Good, shoot this. He'll, in fact, go for the 50-50. Now he's going for a flying bump play on Logical. And now Logical's actually been bumped by his own teammate. Flips Litterson, not in. But here's Meatman. That one's also wide. Mayhem. Instead looks for a passing field. Chaos here. That's what the Strikers team like. I mean, their name is pretty fitting for how they play. As Renji. Oh, and he's got Logical to help him out. But nothing created from that play. Mayhem will go backwards. As that touch a little heavy. Does get a dunk through, but ultimately not enough. Bad Example off the sidewall. Flips Litterson. I have an easy time reading that, and now triple commit from Strikers Chaos Crimson. How much boost they have left? They can't have a lot if everybody's committing this aggressively. But that clear from Mayhem will help him out. Bad Example looking for a pinch. Flips Litterson, misses this, but Mayhem, Hitman is there to help him out. Strikers Chaos Crimson with offense. Oh, but my goodness, they're just wide on so many of these opportunities. And unfortunately for them, their time is ticking away. They have the offense, they have everything, but they just can't seem to get the goals. They just can't seem to get the shots to go in where they want them to. They even get one. Renji. Bouncing off the sidewall, Flips Litterson, and he's not even close to this. Here comes Meatman. Mayhem. Look upfield. Second, it's in. And although it's still a little too late for Strikers of Chaos Crimson, they can take this goal for the road. And they'll be looking to next week to give themselves a possibility. It will be a slim one, but they can give themselves a possibility next week if they win. But ultimately, it's Pantheon Helios to end their losing record here. Now they're going to be tied at 1-1 in this bracket. Flips Litterson. Maybe another goal here for him. An air dribble. Saved by Renji. Final seconds. Pantheon Helios will let it hit the ground. They will win the series 3-1. They never really were in doubt, were they, after game 2? They could understand exactly what was happening. As the AACS here. Surprisingly, this is not the first time I've done an AACS match. We're going to get an interview here with Bad Example. of Pantheon Helios. We'll get him in here to chat with us a little bit about this series, and then afterwards, we'll be going to our third series of the night, our last series of the night. Strikes Cast Lavender, Venom Esports Pink. We'll be there shortly, but we gotta chat with Pantheon here about this series. And then again, we'll be moving to the Golden Cup. As a bad example, here with us now. Congratulations on your win, Bad Example.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How does it feel to kind of end that losing record that you had? Sure, you only had it for a week, but that losing record was nagging at you. How do you feel now that you've been able to cancel? Also, by the way, thank you for the raid, Crouton Dusk. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Everybody go support Crouton Dusk.
But yeah, it was really nice. Last week we couldn't make our match, so we FF'd, and then like we've just been playing kind of off for the last week or so. So we were a little nervous coming in. Game 1, like cold, not feeling great, and then feels good to just get back on track, play how we know we can.
Yeah, of course, a massive win indeed. You know, great results, but you know, now you're 1-1. You still have work to do. Got an important matchup next week. Tell me about that matchup. Who are you playing, and you know, what are your opinions on it?
We'll be playing Phantom Freshmen, who we played last season quite a couple times. I think we matched them 3 or 4 times throughout the tournament circuit. They're a good team. They're a lot of fun to play against. And we need to beat them to get out of our group, so that'll be a fun match. I'm really looking forward to that one. It's a good team.
Yeah, of course. I mean, do you have any shoutouts, anything you want to say to people out there who are supporting you guys and, you know, your run to make it to the playoffs?
Yeah, just thanks to all the people that I play Rocket League with, all the people I've met, coaches, friends, teammates, everybody. It's been a wonderful journey this last year.
Yeah, it really has been. Again, congratulations on your win.
Thanks, buddy.
Man, it has been a wild journey and a great win here.
And thank you for casting and everything.
Yeah, I know. It's ironic because I'm not actually in the AACS. I don't do commentary for AACS. I do commentary for a couple leagues. AACS is not one of them, but ironically, this is not even the first time I've had an AACS match on my stream. That's the ironic part about it.
I certainly appreciate it a lot, and it seems like you're a great commentator. So
thank you.
about any league could use you. RSC. Shout out discord.gg/RSC.
I was like, I wonder when they're gonna talk about RSC. That's when they meet each other. But again,
my brain's all over the place after matches.
That's fair. Again, next week you'll be playing Freshman. Is that the Phantom Freshman?
Yeah, Phantom Freshman.
I was gonna say that sounds like Phantom Freshman here. That's gonna be a tough matchup, but I mean, you guys can definitely do it. You know,
I
again,
think so.
Again, crazy results, but man, you guys got your win again. Congratulations on that, and have a great rest of your night.
You too, buddy. Thank you very much. Take it easy.
Of course.
Peace.
As that will be it.
It's 40.
Hey, Zero. I had to mute you. People can hear you.
Oh, okay.
People can definitely hear you, Zero. You just joined in randomly. Here, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to go. If you want to send me a message, just send me a DM.
I love you. No homo.
Right. Cool. If anybody doesn't know who Zero is, that's Zevo. He plays for, that's the Zero that plays for BBU Nerd Herds. We've had him on my stream a couple times. I wasn't in the, I have a private channel for interviews. I wasn't in, I was in the public one, so anybody could join, so we joined. That's ironic. That's pretty funny. But again, crazy result here. We're gonna get ourselves to our last series here. We're not even gonna take a break. Oops, wrong page. There it is. That's the right page there. That's our matchups that we've had tonight. As I see the water break, let me get that. Okay, thank you very much. As again, our last matchup of the night. It's a 2v2 for the Golden Cup. As again, it's still Strikers Chaos from the Knights of Chaos organization. This time it's their Lavender team. And it is, Citizen's wife, Lexi, playing tonight. Again, that's who will be playing here. It'll be Lexi and Rebel. As they'll be playing Venom Esports Pink with Tykobi, Vinny, and Cactus. I believe Cactus played last season. I think I remember playing him, in fact, so nice to see him here. But These teams, they are both starting off 0-1. So, of course, things not looking incredible for them, but they do have a good amount of benefits. Here, I mean, they're still in the early part of the season. Again, this is the last series of the night here for this stream, and it's nice that we see another team of the Knights of Chaos playing here, but of course things can really be a bit difficult. There is time for them. As we gotta get them their match info. I know we gotta get them their match info. We're a little late on that, but it's fine. They both said they both said it would be okay if we were a little late, but we're not going to be actually a little late here. We're actually going to be on time. I'm going to get the prediction poll up right now for you all. And all of you Strikers of Chaos fans out there who, lost all your points. This is your chance to get them back. You got a prediction poll here. As it will be again, Strikers of Chaos Lavender, Venom Esports Pink. As I gotta make sure I get the lobby up. Yeah, and you guys get a fun little behind the scenes here. I gotta make sure actually everything ready and right. Here we go. Yeah, sorry about the bright screen, everybody. You can make flashbang jokes if you want to. Yeah, I know, it's a bright screen. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Again, there we go. Now lobby's been made. Let me go send them their info. As we're gonna get this is the last series of the night. We're gonna get this one set up. And both these teams currently 0-1. And flashbang out. Yes, that's the flashbang. It's because my screen's so bright. I've turned down this brightness as much as I can. It's still really bright. I can't do anything about it now. But again, this is our last series of the night. It's a 2v2. It'll be Lexi and Rebel, who are close friends with each other. They've been playing twos for a while. They'll be playing Venom. They have a choice of 3 different players. We'll see which of the 3 they do play tonight, but they have an option. They can also sub one in if they need to. So again, one more best of 5. One more series here. Hello, Sapphire. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I want a recap of what's happening tonight. I don't know if you've been here for the whole stream, but here's the recap we've had tonight. Enfinite Sapphire beat Enfinite Emerald 3-0. Then we just saw Pantheon Helios take down Strikers of Chaos Crimson 3-1. And from the exact same org, Strikers of Chaos Lavender here, we're playing Venom Esports Pink for this one. And we're gonna be excited to see this one. As to tell you guys about the results these teams have had. Obviously, you know that they've lost, but to whom would be a good question. I mean, we saw Lavender. They lost in week 1 in a Game 5 scenario against the Comrades. For Venom, they lost to the Macho Men. Or I think we also saw recently playing the stream for the up-and-coming Cup, so that's kind of fun. Again, we have some time here for all these teams already. And we have time. Make sure to put those predictions in who you think will win the series. I know a lot of you want to put in your predictions. Get them in there soon. You tried out for a team. Nice one, Frosted. Hopefully it went successful. I know with tryouts you don't really know immediately. I mean, sometimes you can. If you do really well or really poorly, you'll know. But generally you don't even know tryouts, and you don't know how successful you will be until afterwards, because they usually try out so many people. Again, good luck in your tryout. It's been a long time since I've ever done a tryout. Too busy anyways. As we'll go in game here. As you can see, I think everybody's in. We'll wait a little bit. In fact, Sounds cool. I'm gonna let both teams know. I'm actually gonna go for a quick break. I'm actually gonna go get myself some water because my water's all gone now. I'm actually probably gonna have to refill my water, so I'll have to do that. I'm gonna let both teams know. See, I'm gonna be AFK a little for like a minute. I'll be back. Don't worry. But I'm gonna go and refill my water. Okay? You guys sit around, say whatever you want. I'll be back. Don't worry. I'm just gonna be gone for just a minute or so. What's happening? Get those prediction polls done. Get those predictions done. Finish off the polls strong. Get your points out there for you think we'll win. Again, I'll be back in like a minute. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Here we are. Actually, oh my goodness, Venom Pink actually has all their players here. Just noticed that. Anyways, they're both waiting very patiently. I gotta commend them for that. That's nice of them. There we go. And on time, actually, will be our third series of the night. Prediction poll is closed. It's actually a very even split here, which I gotta say is pretty cool. As here we go, again, another best of 5 tonight. The third one in a row, and another team representing Knights of Chaos here in Strikes of Chaos, Lavender. They're up against Venom Esports Pink of the Venom Esports organization, who has made a pretty strong name for themselves in this league ever since starting back last season in Season 0. Now in Season 1. They want to go further, and they have more teams as well. As, again, a 2v2 means we'll probably get a couple goals here. As Lexi off the back wall. Rebel challenging in. The thing about Lavender is they position very far apart from each other. Meaning they're very reliant on each other being consistent. That's something that they're not always able to do, but when they do it, it's actually a really interesting rotation to watch. Because a lot of times in 2's rotations, you want to be close to your teammates. Being able to follow up on them super fast, but no, they spread out. They trust each other to go for plays, to be able to do things themselves. As here comes a shot here! That one's saved by Lexi. So bouncing up the corner infield, Rebel will get this one. Cactus backwards to his captain here. As this one off the corner. So far, nothing crazy happening. Both teams kind of posturing, but they are, trying to attack each other. As Rebel misses this, we'll leave room for Takobi to shoot. As this one up the back wall, looking for the second. It's off the crossbar, still in front. Here comes Cactus, he'll score. And Venom Pink will get the first goal of this game. He's actually completely missed the play there. Went for boost instead of going and turning around for the ball. We'll ask about the priorities there of the Strikers of Chaos Lavender captain. She thought the boost was a little more important there. Maybe she thought that Rebel had that touch, but obviously, as you saw, he did not. Still time for them to get back, but this one cleared away. Rebel. Off the sidewall, looking infield. There's Taikobi, but Lexi trying to drive it downfield. Cactus. Trying to hit it away. Awkward here, Taikobi. Not past Rebel. But it will still go towards Cactus. So he's looking for Taikobi here. He's got to play. He's past Lexi. One-on-one with Rebel. He'll beat out Rebel as well. And already things not looking good for Strikers of Chaos Lavender. As a great demo there will open up a little bit of space here. And that's all that Taikobi needs to score. Oh my goodness, a kickoff goal. I wasn't even paying attention there. I was, looking over at my second monitor, and immediately a kickoff goal goes in, but Cactus just missed the ball here. And Lexi will get an easy one. I don't see that happen often. That will teach me to pay more attention to these games, especially on the kickoffs, apparently. I thought that you wouldn't see a ton of goals off of, but as you see, just straight off the kickoff there. And it's a goal for Lavender, the first of the series. Looks like Kobe putting it towards the net. Lexi will try to find a clear out. But Lexi really needs his more ball possession because now Cactus is all alone. If they can get more dribbles out of defense, they can hold the ball close to them. That will put more pressure on Pink. This one, a misplay. Rebel with the shot. That one's wide. Tycobi will read that. Cactus was the one who missed. Almost cost his team dearly there, but able to get the ball away. There's now Rebel, and again, this is where those kind of wide rotations can hurt them. You can see just how long it took for Lexi to actually read Rebel's play and get there in time, but again, if they work really well as a unit, and especially as individuals, that wide rotation can actually benefit them, but it does take some time to get used to. In general, the more confident they are, the closer the rotation is, but they're only down by 1 right now. This game, pretty low scoring, all things considered. Both teams just don't seem to really have that offensive strike, that real dagger yet in this game. As Lexi, second touch, not past Tycobi. This one, an awkward bounce. Cactus will miss, so does Rebel. Tycobi trying to keep possession. Rebel and chase him down. This shot, not through Lexi. And now awkward here defensively. All the Lavender players are both up towards the midfield when they should be going back. As now a pinch in field. That one will go across the net. Lexi just waiting. Cowering in net. A little bit fearful, but what a touch there from Lexi. Cactus will get the save in time. And we'll also get the clear there. As Rebel up the side wall, and no one in the midfield for him. Mind on the wrong priorities there. He was trying to create offense. He really should have been looking for maybe more of a solo effort there. Letting Lexi have time to get back. Now Lexi off the corner. This one towards the net. Kobe will read it. Lexi backpedaling just a little bit. And now off the side wall. And she'll fake out Cactus, but Cactus still improvises there with the ceiling play. Ultimately, that will only do so much here as Rebel mistouched that one. And Lavender, they need to keep possession of this ball. Oh, as Lexi will be first to this one. Clears it out. Team bump here in the midfield. Rebel on low boost, but he'll get this one. Now 50 through Cactus. Back towards the net. It's Rebel in the open net to tie things up. With only 12 seconds remaining. Strikers of Chaos Lavender get their second goal of the game here. We're gonna need one more to determine this game's winner. See who will start the series off on top. Lavender, they're gonna hope it will be them. I mean, both teams would hope to be the first one to get the game because in that first game, puts so much pressure on your opponent. Says Cactus may be a last-second chance, but will be kept up by Lexi here. Although I'm sure now they're gonna want to have it drop. Yeah, they will let it drop. They're not gonna go for it. Overtime here, game 1. As a misplay here from kickoff. Oh, Cactus will just get back to it. Oh, and almost miss of that first goal that they gave up was straight from the kickoff, and it was Cactus to miss it. Really can't afford to do that here in this kind of a series, especially when you're in overtime. Every mistake can lead to your downfall. As Lexi. Here's a little weak there, and now Rebel all alone. Aggressive challenge. As he won't be able to read this one off the sidewall. Now he leaves it. But Lexi there. Great transition, great rotation there from Lavender, and they can cycle through challenges. They're playing a lot closer up here. And maybe even a little more aggressively. But it will be Venom. Oh, the miss this net. Opportunity in front. You really thought they were going to have that one. As Rebel, straight up field. I don't know if he was looking for a pass or a shot there. But whatever it was, it wasn't good. Definitely isn't going to fool Venom. Is now off the corner. Rebel can read this, but It'll be cleared out by Tygobi. Lexi, though, super aggressive challenge there. No second man in twos is going to go for that kind of a play. But now, she's got to wait back. Continue her second woman? I don't know what to say. As this one off the back wall, Rebel will look for the clear, but this one kept back in by Cactus. Now it's Lexi. Again, it's Cactus to go up high. Won't be able to get that second touch on the net. Look at Cactus, he's just monkeying right now. Why not go full ape on this one? Challenge everything. I mean, ultimately, if it keeps Lavender at bay, it's a good idea. Here's Rebel. That one's off the bar. This game, incredibly tense. Both teams are, just feels like they're so close to getting it. Both of them equally have had their chances. As this man, misplay, Rebel missed it. Here comes Lexi. That won't be in. Rebel. He's gonna be kicking himself from that one. That's an open net. You cannot miss those. But here's Lexi. That will end it here. As my goodness, that one was close. Lexi with the goal to end game one. Man, that was almost a tragedy. Rebel missed an open net, but he is able to get it. As Strikes Cows Lavender here, take game one. Definitely a positive result for them. Again, there's still work to do. We know last series that they had some really good, promising game wins, but they couldn't get it done in game 5. They will not be looking to go there again. As now, we move to a second game in this series. Venom Pink, they do have a substitution if they do have a sub if they want to make that, but I doubt they're going to want to make that change. Their offense was actually the stronger of the two. They had more shots. And it felt like that some of their shots were just kind of misplaced. For both these teams, really, there wasn't a lot of goals with the amount of plays that they had. You would have thought maybe there was more opportunities for them, but again, it's about making those opportunities. Not so much about how many of them you have. Game 2. SOC Lavender with a strong start in this series, but they still have to get 2 more games if they want to get a win. Is now Lexi. Misses this one, saved away by... oh my goodness, what a second touch. I was going to talk about Kobe there, but what a second shot, what a second touch there from him. Okay, offense here, and the Rebel's all alone. He's got to be a little careful on defensive positioning, as that's a good flick. Won't be able to follow it up. Now Vinny, who is subbing in again for Cactus. They are making that sub. We're going to see if it works here for Venom Pink. Now Vinny off the corner. He's up for it pretty quickly, but ultimately his shot's just too long, taking too long to actually generate. And now Lexi, downfield, misses that chance. Another play that... maybe if they actually took a little more time to set it up, might have actually seen it go in. There's now this one shot towards Rebel. Has to save this. Will doesn't have the perfect recovery. Here comes Vinny. That one is good. And really, Rebel here. I don't think he really knew the true danger he was in with making that touch. He had so much time. Seemed a bit too casual of him there. He just kind of gave the ball away. That will be one that Venom Esports Pink is literally waiting right on top of. We've seen a couple times where Rebel kind of hit the ball a little too heavy here on that first touch. It's 50-50, decent. Lexi misreads it. And it should be a goal for Venom Pink. As long as they work it well enough, Venny will make it a goal. He took a lot longer than I thought he should have on that one, but it will result in a second goal for Venom Pink here. As Lavender, again, they did have to make the comeback last game, so they're going to have to look to do that again, but this one already not going very well for them. Seems like Vinny might be the answer. That's a great kickoff, and a third goal. He had kickoff issues last game from Cactus, now Vinny causing some issues here for Lavender, as Rebel, he needs a at this level, unfortunately for Rebel, just driving to the ball won't help. Well, it can still work, you can still get to the ball in time. You're going to start to see people who go for these really fast kickoffs. As open net here. Oh my goodness, Rebel, he is having a horrendous game right now. Oh, and that's a huge open net miss. And a clear opportunity here for Lavender. There's now Rebel off the back wall. Maybe to demo out Tykobi, but he has no boost to do so. Tykobi up. Second shot. Not there, and Rebel has control. Can he steer it towards the net? Vinny will get back in time. He still dunks him out, though. And that will be Rebel's goal. I don't know if that was his intention when he went for that, but he made do with it. Dunking Vinny Knights away. Allowing Lavender to get a goal back. A little over 3 minutes remaining. Already a lot more scoring in this game than the last one. And we're not even halfway through and we got 4 goals. A little more like what we expect from a 2v2 series. Rebel. Tykobi will stop him there at the midfield. Lexi now. With control. She won't jump for it. Instead, she'll wait actually and take her time. Analyzing situation she's on. No one from Venom was actually jumping for it, and so she could have just taken her time with it, and she did. Set up his play, but now Tykobi waiting upfield, around the back wall, in front. Lexi jumping. Lexi won't read it. Vinny Knights missed an open net, and now Rebel will clear it away. Sharks Chaos Lavender got a bit fortunate there. That one didn't result in a goal, as that really should have been a goal for Vinny. Seeing some open net misses from these players. Maybe it's the pressure. Maybe it's them maybe overthinking it. That's a common thing with open nets. You overthink it. You really gotta take them and treat them seriously, because you can still miss every shot you take here. As Vinny, yeah, he really is the answer. Another goal, as again a clear attempt here from Lavender, just not strong enough. And if I was the coach of Lavender right now, I'd be telling them they need to control the ball more. Instead of hitting the ball so heavily, just hold it close, go for dribbles, go for 50-50s, force this Venom opposition to challenge you instead. Although they do make up with the kickoff goal here. A very quick response, as Tykobi tried to win that one aggressively, and it didn't go in his favor. And Vinny Knight will be punished for not cheating up on the kickoff like you should be in a 2v2. Really a risk to go back for boost in a 2v2 kickoff, because if it doesn't work out, then you're all alone. And the offensive dribbler usually has the advantage on you. Vinny so far has every goal for his team in this game. Is he looking to clear it away? Spotted it back by Tykobi to the back wall. Oh, a touch in field for Vinny. That one is wide. As Lavender kind of stuck sitting on the line there. And now a play out. Lexi, shot, it's weak. It's not weak, but it is low, and it's not going to challenge him. As Rebel, again, needs to hold good possession. Towards the net. Vinny with an easy shot. And once again, it's Rebel caught, where he's in a situation where he has a very easy touch to make, and he just hits it too heavily. And again, it's the same issue for Lavender over and over again. They can't seem to understand to hold possession of the ball. And I hate to say it for them, while the heavy touches are great, getting clears is important in twos. They're just not getting the right touches, as, oh my goodness, what a weird kickoff here. That's going to be a goal for Lexi. This has been some very weird kickoff strategies. Now, I don't know if that was an intentional double fake, but that does happen sometimes in twos. And yeah, it creates situations like that are awkward. I haven't noticed that so far. There's been 2 of their goals off the kickoff. While I've been harping on their defense, they have been able to keep it relatively close. Albeit in relatively unorthodox ways, but they're still getting the work done somehow. As Lexi close towards the net, Rebel not afraid to challenge this. He'll challenge again, but Vinny gets the flick, gets the shot, gets the goal here. And Venom leads 6-3. As both Rebel and Lexi both turned in the wrong direction there, went to the side wall when they should have gone midfield. And Vinny right now, he is just playing elite. He's playing way better than everybody else. As he's just controlling this. This is not becoming a series of one team versus the other. It's a series of what will Vinny do? Seems like whenever he has the ball, it turns into a goal. As Rebel, he's missed this one. Lexi's got to go back. Side flip here from Tykobi. Vinny. That will be an easy save for Lexi. Off the side wall. This one favoring Vinny, but he will not be able to beat Rebel to it. Lexi, upfield, Rebel. Trying to put it on, but that one's wide. Now Lavender have to retreat. Vinny Knight gets past Rebel. This one off of Vinny himself. Kobe into the corner. Lexi waiting in net. That one will never materialize. Now Lexi with a shot to the back post. Vinny Knight will save it. Now he looks for the clear. Lexi towards Rebel. Infield play. And that is some beautiful teamwork from Lavender. Now, unless they get something crazy on the kickoff, this game is still over for them, but they now know their issue is their defense. They need to stop Vinny Knight. He's becoming too much of an issue for them. And it just seems like whenever he's on the ball, they just can't seem to contain him. Being up Vinny here, gets a touch. And he recovers for it. He's going to maybe get a 7th goal. Oh, he should get a 7th goal here. He won't go for it. In fact, he'll just take it up to the sidewall. He's bumped off and we'll put it in field. This will be game 2 in favor of Venom Pink. As Vinny Knight subbed in, made the difference. All the goals are his. And for strikes against Lavender, Vinny Knight will become public enemy number 1. They need to stop him. Specifically him, because with him scoring and him being so dangerous, if he stops scoring, it's going to be real difficult for this Venom team. For Lavender, they have the defense to do it. They just need to make sure that they can challenge him. And more importantly, they need to also make sure they can control the ball more on defense when they bring it out. Right now, they've been going for a heavy clear kind of game, and it just isn't the game that works for them. I've been harping pretty heavily on them. I should also talk about Venom. They're no perfect themselves. Their kickoffs were a heavy issue last game. They just could not seem to get the kickoff straight. They did not make it did not have it as consistent. So that will be something that they'll be looking to fix in this game. Because here we are, game 3. Winner of this takes match point. As Cactus now subbed in this one. Vinny Knight there. And once again, you need to stop Vinny Knight. Lavender, I think they understand the memo. They just can't seem to do anything about it. As it's Vinny Knight who just looks a level above right now. And there's nobody that can really seem to stop him. Thanks, guys. Lavender still have a bit of a chance to win this series, but we need to be able to rely on getting some really strong defense to do it, as well as relying on making sure they actually get the possession when they have it. As Vinny, I don't know how he read that. Vinny Knight, that is a very quick read. Lexi, Vinny Knight, that's a very, very risky play to put it in front of his net like that. Again, he keeps control, and look at this. Back out towards Cactus. Lexi getting bumped. It's Cactus off the sidewall, but missed this one. Lexi upfield. Lexi won't read this one. It does get a bump on Cactus. Vinny awkward here. Rebel will go in full challenge and almost a misplay there, but Lexi able to turn around quickly. As Lavender almost caught with a bad rotation. As that one off the post. Now it's awkward. Here comes Vinny Knight. Looking for a double tap. As Rebel here. Didn't get the shot on it. Vinny Knight. Get the ball away. Awkward for Lavender. Rebel. Gets it over Cactus. Oh, he had a real chance to shoot there. He could have scored that one if he side flipped. Said he front flipped. I don't know what happened there for him. I think he just missed input. So he was close to that one. There's now Cactus off the back wall. Second touch won't work out in favor of him, but still have possession, and Lavender aren't really challenging super high up here. Rebel here trying to put it downfield. Gets a dunk. Oh my, Rebel, what a play. A bit of fortune there will favor Rebel, but that is an interesting trip. Look at this. Perfect control. He's perfectly drifted that. Again, I think it's a bit fortunate. I think Rebel was a bit fortunate the ball landed that way on his car, but as soon as it did, he took advantage of it and quickly made a goal for it. Lavender doing a lot better this game to stick around on defense, but still work. They need to do. And this game is still not in their favor. Yeah, it still feels like Vinny Knight is still that same threat he was last game. Although Cactus now demoed. Vinny Knight with his touch here. As he'll just get right past Rebel. Lexi will save it. Rebel doesn't get the clear that he wants, and now Cactus. It's a Vinny Knight, not towards the net. I mean, at some point I feel like Venom are going to get that chance that they're going to score on. Because they continue to do these infield plays. They continue to hit the ball high and above Lavender. Lavender still holding on for dear life, but things aren't going to be easy for them. Although that shot will help him out. Vinny Knight up there to save it. Cactus. Dribble. Gets the flick. Lexi's got to be careful here. Vinny Knight will get through him, but the shot isn't there. And as he misses this one, Rebel. Oh, that's a misplay from Rebel. That's a shot. That will be a goal. Rebel. What was that from Rebel? Oh, no. Rebel here. I think he just forgot that he's not supposed to pass it in field like that. Lexi was definitely not on the same page as him. In that situation, that's a misplay from Rebel. Out of nowhere, he goes for the infield pass. When it works out, it can really do well for you, but it's so aggressive, it's so risky. In many situations, it's not really the right decision. That pass just wasn't the pass that Lexi needed. You need a strong pass, you need a fast pass in that situation. That wasn't it, and now Venom with the lead. As they're trying to slowly chip away at this Lavender opposition. Vinny. Second touch will only go so far. It's Rebel. Stopped by Cactus. Now towards the net. Saved by Lexi. As Lexi pinched off the sidewall. Infield. Vinny Knight with control. Rebel will challenge. As Cactus. Up to the ceiling. Rebel will get past that challenge. Lavender desperately need offense. They desperately need big challenge wins because Vinny Knight, again, he is still becoming a bit of a problem for them. The Cactus also seems to benefit around Vinny Knight. As again, Venom holding the ball, but now they're just giving away. Lexi, infield, that one won't go anywhere. Do commit from Venom, and Rebel's caught out of position. Vinny Knight going in. And that touch from Cactus completely dumbfounded Rebel. And I think he had a lot more trust there in Lexi. Lexi definitely was close on that save, was trying to close the gap down, but that little spot was left open. And credit to Venom Pink, they were able to utilize that perfectly. And now Lexi with the dunk. Off the back wall. There's now a flick from Cactus. And a miss here from Lexi. And for Strikes Chaos Lavender, again, it's the same. This game, the issue is not their defense, now it's their offense. As they just can't seem to get the same plays going. Venom Pink now only one away from taking down this opponent, getting themselves a 1-1 scoreline in their record. Strikes Chaos Lavender, they went to Game 5 last series, they're going to have to do it again. Things are not looking good for them, but there's still time left for them, and this game, really, their offense, 3 shots, just not going to be enough in a 2v2 series. Venom, though, just really good play. Again, it's Vaney, who surprises me because he is playing extremely well. Still time for Strikes Against Lavender. They definitely have what it takes to beat down Venom. As again, I think they've been going on a kind of a rotation here. They will keep up with the rotation. This was the roster that Strikes Against Lavender beat last time in Game 1. Now they have to beat it again. Well, this roster definitely seems to be the weakest for Venom. Still one that is going to become a challenge, but Lavender will score first from Lexi right off the kickoff. Already putting Lavender in the lead, and they might actually go to Champions Field again, but they have to keep up this kind of offense. And again, in Game 5, they're going to have a real tough time. They have to keep themselves afloat. And you know, thinking about Game 5 for them, if they do get to that moment, they are going to have to really work against Vinny here because he is not made too many mistakes this series. There's that one from Tykobi, saved away by Lexi. Actually, didn't hit the boost there, so Taikobi will get it. Rebel. Heavy touch, but he still follows up on it. Cactus. Didn't challenge as aggressively as he probably should have. As now Lexi overcommits here. That will be a goal for Taikobi. Lexi didn't put the challenge in at the right time. Waited a little too long for the opportunity. And that's why those fire rotations from Strikers Chaos Lavender don't always favor them. When they spread out like that, as soon as one of their players is out of position and has committed, the other one is now left really far back. Now Taikobi. The corner, looking for the pinch now. Saved away by Lexi. Oh my goodness, a huge whiffy from Cactus! And Lexi with an easy goal! I thought maybe Venom Esports Pink were going to turn things around for them here after that goal, but man, Cactus just completely missed this one. Just like that. Things have changed here. And boy, have they. Strikers of Chaos Lavender again hold a lead, but things are looking very close, very tense. As Venom. That will be another goal for Lexi. Jeez, got her hat-trick. And yeah, things are all going wrong here for Venom Pink. It doesn't seem like anything's going their way. It's a rough start for this game. There's still a lot of time left for them to come back, but going to have to do it with some haste, and they're going to definitely have to try to clean up a little bit, especially on defense. A couple mistouches, and Strikers against Lavender have a 2-goal lead, but that will be cut down to 1 here as a beautiful shot from Taikobi from the midfield. And Lavender now have to be on high alert. Right off the kickoff, Taikobi is waiting. Game 4, still not even close to being done. 50-50 away. Rebel will win the overall win. Now infield for Lexi. Actually, didn't jump early there, but she'll still be the first one to it. It worried me a little bit. And Lexi didn't jump aggressively and immediately, but neither did Taikobi. And Taikobi will be the one to lose that challenge because he just took his time to get to that one. Lavender right now, 4 goals for Lexi. 13 gaming. Double now, right off the kickoff. Trying to get his first of the game. It won't go in. Lexi. That will be wide. Rebel. Immediate challenge. Maybe not the right decision there on low boost. Taikobi has done himself. He'll look for Cactus. Cactus will look for the net. Rebel played aggressively. He took his chances there as second man. With only 12 boost, he really had a tough challenge to make, and he made it, but it didn't go his way. It went behind him. That set up this counterattack from Taikobi and Cactus, where they combined forces to get that one in. Back and forth this game. There's Lexi off the sidewall. There's Taikobi. He's been putting in a lot of long shots. That one won't go in yet. Lexi. Not past Cactus. It's Rebel. 50-50. Will bounce off the sidewall. Lexi will be first to this one. Strikers of Chaos Lavender trying to take a bit more of an initiative, and you can see it's Lexi really playing that aggression role, but what's more important to them is definitely Rebel. He's the one who's kind of facilitating this play. And, they're going to be... I think it's really going to be up to him to make sure that this team sticks well and does well on offense and doesn't commit too aggressively and leave themselves in a bad position on defense. He seems to be the one to kind of manage that midfield. Right now, just looking for clears. Lavender. Looks like they're waiting for a mistake here. The mistake is not going to come very quickly. Gotta be very patient if that's the kind of play they're doing. But here's a chance for Rebel for the net. The mistake does come, and it's Rebel there to take advantage of it. And over again, it's back and forth, and Lavender right now are holding that lead. 8 goals so far. Still probably a lot more to come. As Cactus has to retreat back. He won't actually win the race of the boost. Still has the ball. Good look for Taikobi. Lexi tried to challenge that one. Now Lexi's got to go back. Getting close, though, to Taikobi, forcing him to jump up. He's looking for a pinch, maybe. The players commit here from Lavender, but they get the ball away. As Lexi Gator access one towards the corner. As, oh, it's like Obi going up. He's got the second! It's off the bar! So close for Tykobi. Decided to try to take it himself. Knows that Lavender don't show so aggressively up in the air. And he almost put that one in. Here's another from Tykobi. That one won't get past Rebel. As Cactus. Infield Rebel. Cut the clear away. Lexi off the sidewall. Cactus. Towards the net. As now off the sidewall again. Here comes Cactus. Infield, but only towards Lexi. Tykobi will get a touch, but it won't be enough to stop Lexi's onslaught. Cactus, though, will get this one and will hit it away. Lexi now. Touch and field. Cactus has missed this. Lexi. Towards the net, and another goal for Lexi. That's 5 from her. As Void Quartz, what rank are they? It depends. I believe the Lavender team is low diamond. And I believe Venom team is around mid diamond. But in tier 2 of the Golden Cup, there are a lot of different ranks. I think it goes anywhere from like platinum all the way up to like mid champ. And I think there might be like some high champs in this division as well. It's literally a lot of different ranks in here. There's Rebel. We'll hit it away for Lavender with this 3-goal lead. As long as nothing catastrophic happens, they'll be going to Champions Field again. They went there last week when they played the Comrades. It was not pretty. Game 5 was a massive, massive loss for them. They never stood a chance in that game. They're hoping that they have maybe a better chance here, but with the, with the knowledge that most likely Vinny's going to come back in, that should definitely put some fear in them. Because Vinny, every time he's played, his team has been able to win. Again, for X Lavender, it's about stopping Vinny. And really about getting that offense going, because Vinny will hit the ball and he won't miss. A lot of their goals this game came from mistakes made by Venom. It just is something that you can't rely on against Vinny. But again, we're going to go to Game 5. We're going to go to Champions Field. We're going to have a winner here tonight in one more game. Lavender. Last week, we were so close to it. This week, again, it's another chance for them. This time to get their first win of the season, but so too does Venom Esports. They also want to win and get their first win of the season. And for Lavender, they're not going to get a ton of chances like this in this season, I don't think. But here's their chance to win it. Unfortunately, though, again, against Vinny. Vinny has won every single game. If you're a Venom fan, you gotta be really happy that he's back in the lobby here, because this is going to be really scary for Lavender, because unless they can stop this scary duo, it's gonna be another heartbreaking loss for them. But it's Champions Field. Currently it's 0-0, but that can change. There's now Vinny on the ball for his first touch. He's got a pinch. He moves around the field so quickly compared to everybody else. That's a beautiful touch infield. And now a double commit here from Venom. Rebel doesn't put it on immediately. Second misses, and Rebel needs to score those. You won't get open nets. You won't get mistakes like that from Venom often. And now down the field they go. Rebel needs to be careful here. As off the corner, Lexi will get the clear out. And man, for Venom, that overcommit almost cost them dearly. They need to be a little more careful, because in a lot of situations that would be a goal for Lavender. As now, Tykobi! There he is. First goal of Game 5. And it will go to Venom Esports Pink. As Tykobi, he's got a free shot here, and he picks out a corner to go for. Lexi wasn't fully in position there to cover it. Tykobi will find his placement. Venom Pink. Good start. But it can get better. Rebel. Almost found an answer there immediately off the kickoff. one thing that Venom have had consistent issue with no matter who's playing. Has been that kickoff. It's been inconsistent. As Lexi, oh, didn't need to touch that one backwards. As now no one's there to challenge Vinny. He's got a free touch. Infield for Tycobi. That will miss him. Lexi up the sidewall. And now towards the back wall. Vinny misses this. Tycobi with the touch outwards. Second, he won't get it. And a free shot here. That should be a goal every day of the week. When you let him have a free shot like that, it's going to be an easy goal for Tycobi. He will never miss those opportunities, I can tell you that. And again for Psychos of Chaos Lavender. Just like last week. It's not looking good for them, it's not looking promising. But here's a chance, Lexi off the crossbar. Rebel. Off the post. Oh, and it will find its way in off of a touch from Vinny. It's just enough. And he's going to blame himself on that one, but it was a pretty nice touch there from Rebel. It was an awkward position. Vinny definitely had the chance to get it out. He did panic on that line, and, you know, in a situation like that, panicking is not unlikely, but it's something that you want to mitigate. Because panicking usually doesn't generate in good things. As here's now Tycobi with a ground pinch away. Rebel was kept grounded there, watching him just fly around. As Vinny now, Rebel will destroy that challenge. Now it's midfield. Vinny, beautiful touch. As Lexi needs to recover here. It's Tycobi to dribble away. One-on-one with Rebel. Great 50-50. This one bouncing in front. Lexi will be first too. But again, offense. Tycobi misses this one. Rebel will clear. Sure, you can definitely do that, Cactus. Depends if your team wins, though. As that one pinched away. As Rebel off the back wall. Vinny towards that corner, and he's got a shot here. And instead, we'll look for the pass. Maybe he should have shot that one from that corner. There was no one waiting there for him. Because now he'll have to take it back. Aggressive challenge. He's got this dribble, though. Lexi, that is aggressive. My goodness. Lavender. Strikers against Lavender are not afraid to challenge aggressively, but it does usually scare a lot of people who see it, because in twos, when you challenge like that, you need to be absolutely sure you're going to get it. As the time's ticking away here for Lavender, they need to get a second goal. They need to get it soon. That one's in front. Vinny, heavy touch. Rebel will beat him. And now he looks infield for Lexi. That challenge won by Venom. And again, there's no challenge in the corner here. Vinny Knight. Mistouch. Rebel down the field. And that will be caught back up. Rebel really another clear chance. He had an open net earlier this game, and now he's not going to be in the right position to save this. Tycobi will score, and again that's created from a second chance with Rebel. It was a tough open net for him, but he definitely could have scored it, knowing his ability and knowing these players well. There's not a lot of time left for Lavender. They need 3 goals in about a minute's time. That's something that they're not amazing at scoring a ton in that kind of a time limit. But this will be a start. Oh, it's another open net miss, this time from Lexi. Vinny gets past Rebel as he's going for boost. That one will go. Saved by Lexi. Rebel gonna play a bit of a dump and chase game here. Tycobi will instead look for Vinny. Lexi off the back wall. And it's infield Rebel here. And he needs to shoot this. He won't even get a chance. Vinny Knight will stop it. Lexi just has to get that touch to get around Tycobi. And now they look for the clear here again. Offense for Lavender has been lacking, as Vinny and Tycobi have done really well at stopping them, but they get another save here. Final seconds, and it's another heartbreaking loss for Lavender. Another Game 5 that they won't be able to win. Unfortunately, these are 2 chances they definitely could have had, as that from Tycobi will end it, as if it wasn't already over. Venom Esports Pink will take the series here in Game 5, and it's another heartbreaking loss for Lavender. 2 weeks in a row. They get so close, but ultimately they fall short. Definitely a lot of things Lavender can definitely look back in this series to improve on. They've definitely improved this week, though. There's definitely things they can look back on, especially with their offense, how it just got absolutely shut down. Again, it's another Game 5 where they're going to be a bit disappointed with that result. Have it happen to you twice, man, it must really hurt. But that's going to be the situation they have to live in. Venom, and they have an even record here to go into week 3. As we'll be getting an interview here with Venom. Although again, I should add that Lavender is the underdog in this series and pretty impressive. But do you have another match after this one? I do not. Unfortunately, Mayhem. I know you may want to see more matches. I'd love to see them more. I'd see more, but I do not have another match after this. Yeah, unfortunately for Knights of Chaos tonight, it's not a great night for them. 2 losses. That's going to be unfortunate for them, but a 1v1, you have to pay for it. Mayhem, there's a point amount. If you pay for it with the point amount, you'll get the 1v1. There you go. We'll get that 1v1 with you as soon as the interview's over with Venom. Is the way I can book you tonight? What do you mean, book me tonight? Like in 15 minutes? I can't do 15 minutes. Anyway, I will, ma'am. I'll definitely get that one for you too as soon as get the interview over. Hello, Frostfire. I saw what you said. Again, if you want to book me in 50 minutes, that's impossible. That won't happen. Welcome in, Ty Kobe. I know Cactus wanted to join as well. Is he going to be joining?
I'm not sure. We were trying to see who was going to talk, so I'm here. I will. If you want to invite them, you can.
Can you do that for me actually? Because you have the you know them. I don't have their accounts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Again, it's okay. We don't have any anything on our plans, so you're fine. Take as much time as you need.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I appreciate you casting that. That was great.
Yeah, you know, for me, you know what's the sad part about this? I'm partnered with Knights of Chaos, and this is the second week in a row that Knights of Chaos Lavender have lost in Game 5. That definitely, I can definitely feel the pain on that. I can definitely feel the pain in that. Oh boy. But again, good win though. You guys played super well.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was definitely in my head for the first quarter, almost half, and then once I took a deep breath, then it started all working out. So definitely calm and collected helps a lot.
I mean, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And you brought in Vinny, and that seemed to change absolutely everything. Tell me about Vinny. Tell me about his importance, because he seems like he was just playing a level above everybody else tonight.
Oh, he was definitely moving fast. He was definitely a lot more on top of his game. Both my teammates were doing really well tonight, and I would say if I could just work on my speed flips and a couple other mechanics, I'd probably be a little bit faster.
I mentioned that there's a good amount of issues from both teams. For you guys, your biggest issue was your kickoff. I could not believe how many times that the kickoff went the wrong way. But
yeah, a little bit of miscommunication, but we're still a new team, and that's just kind of part of the process. So.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. It's a tough process. Again, if you can get the other guys in, that'll be nice. I can add them into here. I can drag them into the VC.
Yeah, I invited them to the. Here, let's see.
I mean, I know Cactus at least wants to join, so if we get Cactus in here, we'll definitely get him in here to talk for a little bit. But again, a big win. This is not going to be easy league. You're going to be the underdog in a lot of other matches in this league. What do you kind of think of that kind of underdog mentality? Because there is an underdog mentality, and you saw with Lavender the last 2 weeks. They were the underdogs in both these matches, and they went to Game 5. But what about you guys? Because you guys are going to be underdogs in a couple of your matches.
Yeah, but it's not going to stop us from at least trying. We're at least going to do as much as we can, as long as we can.
I mean, yeah. Again, talk to me about that underdog mentality. There's something about being the underdog that's important in a lot of your matches, because some would consider you the underdog in this series. In this series, it was so close that both teams could have been considered the underdogs.
Yeah, and we're always going to show up whether whether we know that the team's going to be better. We're always going to show up and just do our best, and we're always trying to have fun. That's really at the end of the day, we're just having fun, hanging out. But definitely a competitive level. They were a really good team. They were definitely a lot faster. I hate competing against the Fennec because Fennec just seems to get flicks over me all the time.
Well, you'd hate to 1v1 me.
Well, I'm not scared to.
Are you saying you want to 1v1 me or something?
Well, maybe someday.
Someday Tiger is gonna just come in and say, so about that 1v1, I got enough points for it now.
Yeah, I sent an invite for them to join the server, so
Yeah, all you need to do is join one of the VCs, and I'll drag them in.
okay.
That's all they have to do. They can't join this VC. They can join the other ones though, and I can drag them into this one. That's how it works. So that we don't have random people joining, because you don't want to have random people joining the interviews.
Oh, okay, cool. Cactus just joined.
Hello, Cactus. You said you wanted to be here. How are you feeling? I know you were disappointed with your overall place. Oh, Cactus is gone. Where did he go? He just left. I was gonna talk about Cactus. I was gonna talk about him regaining, and yet he's gone. Let's get Where are they? They both just left. Here. You guys both just left. Cactus, join back in the VC here. Let's get you guys in. There you go. There's one of you. That is Vinny.
Right,
Hello,
there's
Vinny. Hello, Vinny. Congratulations, man. What was it? What did you eat today? You played so well. Why is it stop? Everybody keeps leaving. Okay. Everybody keeps leaving, please.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta tell Vinny something real quick.
That's all right. This is the most chaotic interview I've ever had.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No problem. Again, Cactus, you're hopefully the question will work this time. It's a positive question. I promise you. I know it sounds a bit negative, but you were not playing well tonight. You were very disappointed with your playstyle tonight.
Yeah.
And I would agree. You definitely didn't look at the potential that I know you have, because I've played you last season in 3v3s, and I know you have a good amount of potential. But again, tonight was bad. But I mean, you still came out and you still showed up. What does that kind of mean for your team? That even in your bad night, you're still getting wins.
Yeah, it really just means that whenever it's not really just one person carrying the team. We're all trying to pull our own weight, and we're all able to. So it doesn't require one person to have to do all of the work. It's a team effort. It's not just a one-man game.
Yeah, and then obviously Vinny. Hello, Vinny. You played
Hello.
extraordinary out there. I mean,
Thank you.
it came to game 5, but I mean, how does it feel to get that game 5 and to not have it be super close?
I
Because
mean,
I know,
it's honestly,
I'm going to interrupt you here for a little bit, because I know when I talk to a lot of people, game 5, they hate close game 5s. I love close game 5s. Players hate them. Okay.
it's a lot more stressful, obviously, than a really blowout win. But I think it's more fun to have a closer match. It's a lot more competitive, a lot more stressful. But it's really nice to win. It just shows that you should never undermine your opponents, because they were a lot better.
Yeah, and trusting your teammates also helps. And once they told me, hey, you need to breathe, need to calm down, that's helped tremendously, whether it's passing or shooting.
Yeah, of course. I mean, again, congratulations on your win. Before you do leave, do any of you have any shoutouts, any final statements that you want to make? Anything you want to say to anybody else out there? I'm going to try to find out what's your matchup for week 3. I know what it is. I can find out what it is for you guys. Let me find out what your matchup is for week 3. I'm currently getting flashbanged by my screen, and because it's a white screen. You guys, let's see, you'll be playing. That's not the right one. You'll be playing GHE Midnight Purple next week. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Not an easy one, but you guys definitely have it. What would you say to the players of GHE Midnight Purple? And by the way, those players are Rizla Scoopa, Vax, INS Vax, and Water Lizard.
Ooh, that's a interesting stack there. But we're definitely gonna try to give it our all. We're not gonna go easy. We're gonna try to win. We are going to try to win everything we can and not gonna try to win barely. We're gonna try our hardest.
Yeah, and even if we're down by 5 and it's 0, we're still gonna keep trying to climb back up the ladder
I gotta say,
every
it's-
time.
yeah, it's tough. It's tough for teams to have that kind of mentality because when you're down and out, it's kind of tough to put in that commitment, that effort. But you guys do it day in and day out, and you get your win here because of that kind of effort. And as we've seen, you guys can work together so well. Again, a big win in Game 5. Do you have any last shout-outs that you want to make?
Yeah, and, shout out to Team Mom. She's been a huge supporter. That's my wife who's helped this team. along the way.
Ironically, Lexi, her husband was watching, so
Oh,
we got couples watching. Yeah, in fact, he
Awesome.
actually played in the series
Yep.
before.
Shout
So
out to Sam, my wife.
that's
She's
fun.
been supportive.
Couple v couple.
yeah.
The battle of the couples. That's an interesting. Never thought. I'll be honest. Of
So
anything
mad.
that you were gonna shout out, did not think that was gonna be one of them. I was like, oh, that's really funny. It's ironic.
Oh, I'm 30 and you know, she's a little younger than me.
Oh
and
gosh, that makes me feel
even-
old. Sorry, that makes me feel
even
young.
though-
I'm like half your age.
Even though I'm a little older, you know, I still go grind at my job, and I still, you know, put a little bit aside time to practice and get better. And age doesn't matter. It really doesn't. As long as you're willing to practice, that's all it is.
Again, that's definitely some nice final statements to leave off of. You know, couple v couple, and also, you know, the age doesn't matter thing, because that is pretty true. Especially with a lot of the people I know, there are some really solid players out there that you know are like twice my age, and I'm not a very young guy, but there are people out there that are twice my age that are insane at this game. So I think that's a great messages as Mayhem right now really wants me to get into that one. He's saying he's getting iced by the world's longest interview. This guy. Mayhem. Don't worry, Mayhem. I'll get to you soon enough. Again, congratulations on your win, guys. Have an amazing rest of your nights, and again, congratulations there on the victory.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you
Hope
so
you have
much.
a good rest of your night as
Of
well.
course. Thank you all so much. All right, Mayhem. You wanted the 1v1. Let's go get it. You really want it, don't you? Here. I'll join your info. Okay, I don't think people really care. Right, match, join private. Could I get the name? I know you sent me a name and password for it. There you go. We're joining. Or the 1v1. On Sovereign. The GOAT. That's definitely... I would call you the GOAT, Mayhem. I'm partnered with your org. But sure. Whoopsies, I just put out of Rocket League. Mayhem, I just left the lobby, 1 second. Uh-oh. Whoops, that's bad. That's the wrong button to click. Let me boot up Rocket League again. I am really stalling here, am I not? Ha! I am really stalling here. I just don't want to 1v1 Mayhem. Yeah, don't worry, Mayhem, I'll get to you. My bad on that. He's gonna think I'm stalling. There. We're back. I'm gonna uninstall Rocket League next. No, I'm not gonna do that. There you go. Alright, I'm here. Hey, you wanna take orange, I'll take blue. The one thing I'm worried about with Venom is that he has some pretty decent demo plays. As soon as I say that, there comes a demo. There we go. That's one. All out of epic. Oh, Mayhem! Oh no, that's not usually why I do those fake kickoffs, but sure. Not usually why I go for fake kickoffs, but I'll take it. Oh, just demoed me. Nice. Not a great spawn. Also, man, definitely has 100 boost because he didn't pick up that one. There you go, I know I have the space for that. As here we go. 420 by the way, nice. Up. Game's having some issues with his kickoff here. That actually might go in. Oh, well, this would definitely will. Let's do it again. Go for a double tap. Oh, what a save, man. Wasn't a really great double tap attempt anyways. Oh, I saw that challenge and I didn't get the flick off anyways. That was a good challenge. Oh gosh, I forgot that he has a nuke explosion. I was gonna blind my eyes. You guys can see it on stream as well, probably. Just how bright that is. Yeah, I gotta focus up here. Oh, okay, bump him into the boost. Uh oh, that's a misplay. That's a goal. That's me misplaying. Don't look at it. Is he gonna like let these? Is he letting the V-plays? No, okay. I thought he was saying he's letting the V-play go. What the? Oh my goodness, what a catch. That's gonna go in. Yep, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. That's a pretty simple shot. There you go, that's another one. That's an unfortunate miss there, ma'am. Oh wait, I forgot to skip the replay, didn't I? Yeah, I was like zoning out there. My bad, man. I was gonna go ball of a boost there. Use him down. Gotta be careful. He might challenge near. He might be near side. He's not. He's far side. Oh, how did Ma'am demo me there? How in the world of all places? All in. All in on that challenge. There you go, I faked him. Oh, I wanted to get a flick there, but he's just aggro challenging me. What a pinch! I did not think he'd have that read. Oh well, he doesn't have this one. Oh, not a good wave dash at all. Oh, Did not flip the right way there. We just got this corner boost though, so I don't, you know, lose a goal from it. Oh, he actually could have scored that. Let's go for a solo play. I'm not gonna be able to coax or pinch that. 50. There you go. Perfect shot. A little bit focused up here. There you go, got the save. Oh, he's actually gonna challenge that. I did not see that coming. The catch here. Oh, that hit the ground. Rematch. You have to pay for the rematch. Damn, you gotta pay for that rematch. You want to do it on stream at least. Also, by the way, I just saw Sapphire. Thank you, Sapphire, for the follow. Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, how many points do you have? Ah, Grizzly Demon coming in with some bits. Thank you, Grizzly Demon, for the bits. But yeah, we'll do a rematch, I guess, ma'am. That's fine with me. This will be the last one? Okay, cool. Again, we're gonna do one more game, I guess. We'll end off the night with it, why not? It'll be fun. When you're ready, ma'am. There we go. I like the emojis there, Grizzly. Nice. Thanks, Frosted Fire. I definitely need to work on that. Oh, I hope I took that boost, though. I don't know if I did. Oh, it's a bad spawn. That's a really bad spawn. I had to get the bad spawn, didn't I? Oh, I almost got the fake on him. He can't have a lot of boost in him. I don't think he has any, actually. I'm gonna go for 50-50. I'm just... Wait, that was a little closer than I wanted it to be. Uh-oh. That's gonna beat him. Oh, good save. Damn, he's definitely annoying, because he's trying to stay really close to me, and I don't like it. Ah, another demo, that's annoying. He scored? Uh-oh, I'm on the wrong side here. Man, I cannot get the right spawn here. Goodness, how do I get the wrong spawn twice in a row? That's a 1 in 4 chance that I have that happen. That's just gonna be a free clear for him. Oh, I'm definitely not ready for his challenges because he challenges so aggressively. There you go. That will be that will hopefully keep him at bay. It's close, but that's because I think he's challenging so aggressively. Here, we can get him another boost though. Oh, he just faked me. There you go. He wasn't gonna beat me on that one. We both went for fake kickoffs. Follow coming in though. Thank you. I need to read that name. Who was it? Matthias. Thank you, Matthias. I saw that, Mayhem. I saw you. That's not gonna go in. Oh, it does. My goodness. Well, hopefully we can build a bit of a lead here. Oh, Mayhem. That's gonna be an unfortunate whiff. He's playing it close, he is, but he is still losing to me. Again, it's close. I'm losing a lot more kickoffs than I should be. I challenge this? Yeah, because he's gonna challenge me aggressively. No, that's just off. Ooh, a follow coming in as well. Another follow. No, it's a sub coming in from Flip Slitterson. Thank you, Flip Slitterson, with the sub. How many months has it been? I gotta check. Give me a moment. Okay, how many months it has been? 3 months with the Flip Slitterson. Yo, Flip Slitterson with the sub. Big support, big support. Love you so much. Thank you so much. Don't know how to thank you enough, Flip Slitterson, for not just being just a fun guy who watches streams, also just a good, fun guy to chat to, and also just a good, a really solid player. Thank you. Although I am currently beating Mayhem for, so. There you go, just fake him. Again, thank you, Flip Slitterson, so much. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, he's got that boost. Okay. There you go. That should be it. Was that a call out to 1v1 me? No, it wasn't a call out, but if you want to 1v1 me, I don't mind. Well, you might have a better chance on a different date, because today it is getting quite late. I've got things to do. But if you want to 1v1 me, I could do it. So, let it bounce, because he's not... Oh, he actually is going to challenge this. That's going to drop. There we go. GG's. You'll keep the points. I see, Flip. You know, we should get Flip Slitterson versus Lexi Gaming 1v1. That would be a good series. I'll let you think about it there, Flip. Anyways, while you think about that, we're gonna end the stream here, guys. Thank you so much for joining around. Thank you so much for being super cool. You all are amazing. Love you all so much. And, yeah. Again, we're gonna have a little fun here. Yeah, of course, see you all. Have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. We're gonna end off this stream. Everybody take care. Enjoy yourselves. Have an amazing night. We do have some series tomorrow, though, so stick around for those, because those will be some fun series. Anyways, everybody, sleep well.